We're live.
Well, it is 6 p.m. in the mountains, and welcome. Hi, you guys. How are you? I hope everybody is doing really well on this Sunday. We are back for our Sunday night Coleman Collective, and we are so dang glad you're here.
Yes.
Hi,
Yes. Super
guys.
excited. Yeah, I just poured a nice fresh cup of coffee. So,
Yes,
yeah. And
sounds
we've got
good.
some fun vintage, really cool, interesting things. A lot of things actually that we didn't preview. So,
Yes.
if we're kind of eclectic all over the place, we have like glass, vinyl, wood, velvet, ephemera, paper,
Yeah,
everything.
books. We have a little bit of everything tonight. I've got some great art tonight that I'm excited to bring you guys. So, hello. It is so good to see all of you guys already in the chat. Welcome to Sunday night for the Coleman Collective. It is myself, Sarah, the traveling button, and David, Junk Drunk Mantiques. So for all of you here, please, definitely subscribe to our channels if you have not. That would be super appreciated. And yeah, David and I, like David said, we've got an eclectic mix of goodies to bring you tonight
Oh, yeah.
that we're very excited about. We've curated some cool stuff. So get comfy, grab a drink, and we're going to play vintage tonight. How are you guys out there? I'm going to scroll to the top of the chat and see who all is actually here. I've got
Yeah.
some hair stuck in my glasses that I'm finding a little distracting right now. So don't mind
I
me.
hate
I'm
when
just
that happens.
I
I
know,
hate when
pulling
that
my
happens.
own hair out of my glasses here. Gosh. Sorry, guys. We're live. So it is wonderful to see everybody. Daniel was first in the chat. We love you guys. Me, Preston,
Daniel.
and our dog Ziggy are sitting by the fire waiting. Well, hello, and doggy hugs and kisses to Ziggy, and big love to you and Preston too.
Yeah.
Hello, we are so glad to see you. Hi, Karen Williams. Yes, always support small business. Karen Williams is our little small business cheerleader, so we appreciate you, girly. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Hey, Robin and Dawn.
Dawn.
And Vicky Laurent said, I would rather watch you two than the Packer game. Girl,
Same.
you couldn't pay me enough to watch the Packer
No.
game.
You couldn't pay me enough to watch myself. So.
No.
I don't know what I'd watch.
Fun fact, we hate watching ourselves.
Sister Wives.
It's so cringy. So I rarely ever watch a replay of our sales. I rarely, aside from editing, I don't even watch my own videos because it's just cringy.
Well, I even posted a video this morning and I didn't actually check it first. And the audio was like super revved up. So I had to repost it because, yeah, I don't like to watch them. So,
yeah, the audio was weird. I don't know what happened. Both of us did drop new videos this morning, guys. So if you want to see us find all the stuff that we're actually going to sell tonight, check out our videos that we dropped this morning. David has one that is super silly. I might be in it as well. And then
you're in it. You've got a cameo.
Yes. And then I have one from Goodwill and our thrift stores here locally. So it was definitely a good Goodwill trip. Go see what I find. I might have dropped a bunch of things in the video and made a whole scene. So it's a good time if you're up for that. Yeah. But hello, I wanted to say hi. I get so distracted, guys, in the beginning. Hey, Shannon. Hi, Northwest Sunshine and Karen Lord, Kelly Abbott, and Linda. Howdy. I see Karen Gillette, one of our mini Karens, not to be mistaken with the other Karen and that Karen. So we love you all to the Karens. Powdered Donut, howdy. Bridget, hey, girl. Good to see you. Love my Bridget. There's Adrian. And Susan Jackson, hello, friend. How are you? Shannon Landry. Oh my goodness. All the peeps. And look who's here. Can you believe it? It is none other than Enamor Amy. And you know who Enamor Amy is. If you have not subscribed to my girl Amy, definitely give her a subscription as well, because she is always a part of Sunday night, along with David and I being our bid ender. So Amy is going to bid end for us tonight. Thank you so much, Amy. And we are so glad you're here, and say hello to Mama Pam, because I think you girls are together still if you're traveling on the road. So howdy. Mary Royer, hello. And just scrolling down throughout our chat, Judy Wilson, it is great to see you. Gloria, we love our lurkers from Indiana. So thank you so much for lurking and hanging out. That is awesome. And Karen's chasing that vintage, not to be mistaken with Karen Williams or Gillette. So, which is Canadian Karen. Hi, Les and Wordsmith. Hello. It is great to see you guys. Shirley B's in the house tonight with us, along with Ann Dimkin and Alicia Steele. Mother Tucker's in the house. Hi, Jason and Tina. Hi, guys. It is awesome to see everybody. Pat's here. Steele's here. Well, I think it's time to get our party started. Hello, Debbie.
Yeah.
Hello. And if I missed you, it wasn't purposeful. I'm thrilled to see everybody here. Traveling Crafter, howdy. So what we're going to do tonight, if you are not familiar.
Hold on. Someone's at the door.
Somebody's at the door.
What? Oh, man, I can't believe it. I can't believe I made it out of that joint. Hey, guys.
Dave, where have you been?
Here since I was gone?
Dave, we've been live since you were gone.
Nice.
What's kicking, Dave?
Very cool. I had a little nap. We're about to wish in 2023.
Yeah.
So stick around, right?
Right.
It's
Dave, it's January. It's January 8th, Dave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna sell some stuff tonight. Is that cool?
Yeah, I would love to have you sell some stuff. I like that sticker in your beard, Dave.
Yeah, I'll go freshen up and I'll be right back, okay?
You've got some packing tape in your hair. Have you been out in the garage hanging out?
Yep, it took me about 2 weeks to find my khakis, but I got them on.
You got your pants on. Oh, that is nice. Good looking foot there, Dave. Do you have your shirt unbuttoned? Are you looking all smoking? Oh my goodness, Dave.
Why, yes, I do. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye, buddy. Well, you guys, he's back. He came in from the garage. It was a long nap. He's woken up into the new year, and he's got some schmutz in his hair. So,
oh my God,
David, I can't believe you found him.
I know. I opened up the door. He just ran right in.
Well, thank God he's got pants on. Mm-hmm. We're so glad. We are just so glad. Yeah, Dave's been to the dispensary and passed out, and and he's got gold chains with that open flannel. Pretty hot, right? I agree with you. Gold chains, Bridget. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all are hilarious. Thank you for humoring our kooky antics. This is the place where belligerent Cupid resides. Bucky, Dave, Lemmy the Lemon. If you know, you know. If you don't know, now you know, mother lovers. Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
Bucky's feeling frisky with the language.
He's feeling ornery.
I said mother lovers, not mother tuckers, not the bad one. Mother lovers. Happy Easter. All right.
Happy
Easter. And it is great to be with you guys tonight. Dave and I are excited. We are going to get this going. If you're new, FYI, we need you to send us your email. And David and I share the same email address. So I need your PayPal email if you want to bid on something, and your YouTube name, and your shipping address, so I know where to ship it to you. If your shipping address is incorrect in PayPal, you need to let me know, because we do take shipping addresses directly from PayPal once you pay. Okay. That's how this is going to go. We're going to give you a price. We'll put it up on the screen, show you an item. You can bid on it in the comments. And that's how it's going to go. We do accept just in case bids in the countdown. So that means once we start counting down, you can put your highest bid out with the words JIC behind it. And that means that that is what you're willing to go up to for the bid. If you have a question, just watch the chat, and my mods will be happy to help you, as well as myself or David or Enamor Amy. So thank you, Amy, for putting all the info on the screen. Yes, and we appreciate you being here. And she, again, is our bid ender tonight. Make sure that you are in live chat, not top chat, so we can definitely see your bid in real time. Otherwise, if you are in top chat, it can kind of mess with the order that the bids come in. So strawberry shortcake is going to be sold tomorrow, Mayor. That tray will be sold tomorrow for We Are Vintage, and we will be on Enamor Amy's channel at 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow for a vintage chat and a little fun live sale. So yes, Strawberry will be coming tomorrow.
Yes, it will.
And we'll talk about the story. Maybe I'll even show a snippet. So we're gonna get rolling. David, do you want to go first?
Yeah. Dave, you want? No? Okay. I was just going to see if Dave would do it, but no. So
Like,
we're going to do all offer ups tonight. I don't think either of us have any quick claims tonight.
and we do ship from Colorado.
And we do ship from Colorado. And of course, we combine our invoicing and shipping. And if you buy multiple pieces, glass, a brick, and we can put that together and it'll still make it there alive. So no worries on what you're wanting to purchase. And we use pirate ship. So we do get a hella good rate on some of the bigger packages that we send out. So tonight we're going to be doing a sale. We're going to start with starting bid price, and we'll show you the item. If you're interested, all you have to do is put a dollar amount in there. The bid will show up right here, and we will try to keep that current with the highest bid. Now there is going to be a lag. So when you see the bid on your comments on your end, on your phone or on the TV, it's going to be a little bit like 5 to 10 seconds before we see that on our end, and then we'll toggle it in. So with that being said, if you're interested in an item, as soon as we start a countdown, that's when you want to put in your highest dollar amount that you want to pay for that, or you're willing to pay for that item, with the GIC after that. So that way it won't get taken away from you right there at the countdown. So we're going to show you an item. Once we have interest in it, we will go ahead and start a countdown. And so during that countdown, you can put a JIC in and your highest dollar amount if you are a current bidder. If you're not a current bidder, you can put a dollar amount in there, just not a just in case. We'll take that as a regular bid. And so if you win anything from us tonight, you send your email to us and all of your information, your YouTube name and all of that Sarah said. And yeah, we'll be able to get you your invoice. Now, our invoicing system, we try to do it about twice a week. And since Sarah has a sale tomorrow afternoon, evening with Enamor Amy, we will be combining invoicing with that sale as well as tonight's on Tuesday morning. So invoices won't be actually going out until Tuesday. So if you're waiting for a check to come in, no worries. You have a couple more days before those invoices go out.
All right. I think we've covered it. You ready?
Yeah, why not?
All right, babe. What you going to start your bid at? I'm
going to start my bid out at $10.
Okie dokie.
And it's choice. Sorry.
All right. $10.
Remember. Got some Jersey Shore out there. So as I'm showing this, I want to remind you guys, if you're what some like to call lurkers, some like to call just viewers, if you're a silent viewer, feel free to drop in the comments and say, hey, we're from wherever you're from, or just, hey, love the show or hate the show or whatever. We just like to hear from you.
Please don't say you hate it.
You guys. Well, we love honesty. So. Right. So this So this first little bud vase, beautiful little Swedish piece. Now there is a blue tint coming through the glass. It is blue. It just doesn't really show up. There we go. So even though the base, you can see the blue, it is all the way through the glass, all the way to the top. It's just thinner, so it's not as easy to see on camera. But it's a beautiful little bud vase, about 5 inches tall. Swedish glass. So that's going to be your first choice. And it does measure right at 5 inches tall. The second choice, this is newer, like a repro glass piece. It is crackle glass with that nice edge on the top. I do believe from the 90s.
That's pretty.
It is really pretty glass. The crackle is supposed to be there. Isn't that nice?
Mm-hmm.
I like the shape. And so those are your choices. It measures right about 6 inches tall. So I'm just set them together, show you what I'm talking about. Just really nice accent pieces, I would say, for a glass collection. If you are a glass collector, you have some big pieces. You put these little fellas with the different colors in, and it just adds a little bit of a rainbow effect as well as just accented style.
Yeah,
on your display.
Those are nice. I like that little blue one is so petite and cute too.
That's the smallest one I've ever found, and I seriously freaked out. I have a reel finding it on my Instagram, and it was mixed in with all this green stuff. So I have a feeling it wasn't supposed to be there. Someone changed their mind and sat it down. So I snapped it up. Oh, thanks, Peter, for making it.
Welcome.
Glad you're here. Yeah, I love a bulb. Yeah, bulb vase. So you put like the flower just sits right on top of here, I believe.
Hi,
All right. Well, I'm going
Linda.
to go ahead and count down. Shannon's in at 10. This is going to be for choice. Beautiful little glass pieces to add to your collection. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Looking for a
We
bit.
got Texas. We have someone from Neptune. Pat, how did you get to Neptune?
Pat, that is pretty spectacular. We're really amazed that the Wi-Fi is so good on Neptune.
Well,
Yes.
hello from West Texas.
Hello. I love that everybody's saying where you're from. Hello,
Yeah.
hello
There's
from
our bid end. So Shannon Landry, let me know, and we'll just do it this way: 1 or 2, and I'm sure Daniel knows this. 1 or 2, like the exam. You can always do both for $10 each. Just let me know in the comments, and we'll. Okay, sweetest class, I got you right there. Thank you.
That purple piece is so pretty. So if
Yeah.
anybody is interested in it, it'll come back for the recap
Yes, I
later.
will.
If you want it. All right. So I was just like, oh yeah, it's me. It's my turn now. All right. So I'm going to start out with some brooch choices tonight. We're going to start little and get big because I've got big items, little items, all kinds of items. And the brooch choice, David, is going to start at $10.
Okay.
All right. First up for choice is going to be this little pretty. It is a leaf with some little rhinestones in it. And I feel like it's really atomic looking. It could be worn sideways or it could be worn vertically. It's really pretty. And the pin is great. It's nice and shiny on the backside too. And this is right at 2 inches. So that's choice number 1. Choice number 2, really, really cool one. This is from my personal collection. David bought me this a while back. And if I'm honest, I'm just not a brooch person. I don't wear brooches very often. I should. I've got sweaters for days, but I just never put them on. I always forget. So this is going to be second choice. It is beautiful. It does have an actual little stone in it that looks like the earth. And you can see it's like a blue and a green. I'm not sure what that stone is actually called, but then there's little tiny rhinestones in the stars as well. And you've got this moon. It's about almost 2 inches. It's about 1.75 inches. Okay. So really pretty little brooch, great pin again on the backside. And it is in lovely shape. And I love the design of the moon and the earth and the stars and everything. Really pretty. So this is option number 2. Option number 3 is much older and it has the pave little stones inset all the way through it. They're multicolored pave stones. Now there was one missing right there. That's the only one missing, but I feel like it still displays and has great wearability.
Yeah.
You still could mix it in with all your different colors. And it's just gorgeous. Isn't it pretty? This one is almost 3 inches and it's a bow. It has a nice long pin on the back. Okay. And again, look at all of those awesome multicolored pave stones in this. Really,
I'm trying to figure out how you can turn that into a cat collar, like put it on a cat collar.
I know it would be cute.
That'd be so cool.
I know it's adorable. So that's choice number 3. Last but not least is choice number 4. And it is a little fox. And he has little rhinestone eyes. They're kind of a purplish brown. And then he also has little green rhinestones for his collar. And he is so cute. Kind of looks like Skipper, our little long-haired Chihuahua also. So if you're a Chihuahua mom, it definitely rings true to your little fluffy guys with the pointy ears. But definitely Foxy Loxy, just looking so cute. And there's the pin on the backside of him.
Excellent.
Okay. So you're going to choose from these 4. I know, Amy, isn't he cute? Again, wanted to keep him, but I'm like, I don't wear brooches. So I found him and I pass them on to people that do. So this was choice number 1, choice number 2, choice number 3, and choice number 4. So let's start a countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. Thank you guys so much for your bids. Patsy, I see you. I see you, Peg Meg. Welcome. Peg Meg is new tonight, and I'm so glad that you are here. Thanks for hanging with us, and we're just looking for our bid end. Thanks, Amy. All right, so Patsy came in with a just in case of 21. So Patsy's going to take first choice for $17. Patsy, let me know if you would like 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. And behind Patsy's second choice, yes, we are trying to use our numbers tonight, Karen, would be Peg Meg. So Peg Meg, stay tuned. You may get the one you want still. And then behind Peg Meg would be Patty Rose at 13. So you guys just let me know what you want to do in the comments. So Patsy first, Peg Meg second, and Patty Rose is third. And I will wait to hear from you ladies what you want to do. If there is a fourth choice, then it would go on back to...
I think that was everybody.
Bridget.
That was everybody that was bidding.
Bridget.
Oh, Bridget, yeah. I forgot Bridget was in there.
Yep. Okay, so Patsy is going to take the fox and the bow. Those are coming to you, Patsy. You got it. And then Peg Meg, let me know if you would like the moon or the item number 1. So this will be 1 or 2, Peg Meg, if you would like any of those. If not, just say pass, and that is okay too. And then behind Peg Meg is going to be Patty Rose and then Bridget. So ladies, I'll communicate with you. Peg Meg, you got the moon. You're welcome. That is yours. Congratulations. So pretty. And then Bridget, if you want number 1, honey, you just let me know. Or no, I'm sorry. It was not Bridget. It was Patty Rose.
Yes.
All right. So Patty, we'll wait to hear from you on this one for 13. If you
Patty said that she passes. She wanted the fox.
Okay. So Bridget, if you want number 1, just let me know for 10. And David, we are back to you. Thank you, dear. Thanks, guys.
All right. Well, I spent a little time I was just enjoying watching the comments and all that, so I didn't even get my stuff ready. I'm going to sell some wood to you guys for $16, and this is going to be for choice. And I'm going to show this piece here first. Okay, so these are both going to be driftwood. They have, look a lot like a burl wood, but it is a driftwood. But I can't say for certain what type of wood. But they're really beautiful, and they have been. You can tell that they were cut to be used for decor, nice and clean. And I'm just going to show you how it looks. So I'm going to show you how it looks with some glass and some different pieces, just so I can show you what I like about this. So when you set them together, you bring that earth. You bring the earth tones and elements in, just like you do with marble pieces and stone. But these wood pieces, they're so wonderful because they are abstract and they're just natural abstract. No major carving or anything was done to them. It was just weathered by nature. So these do pair really nicely in a mid-century modern home with brass and with glass. So this is your first piece. Great to be used also if you are a crafter. You can stick in a metal piece or anything you want to decorate it. If you have some lucite balls, you could also wrap them in around this as well. So yeah, nature's work. It's just a beautiful piece hanging on the wall. Do anything with it. The second piece is a little bit more of a standalone by itself. It has a little bit more of the smoothness that was created by removing the bark over time. And this one does have the little legs, basically. So you can see where it was cut right here off. And then there was another spot right down here. So it would sit nicely. So you can set it this way. You can set it up like this as well.
Those are great. These look good. And if you watched my video from earlier today, you saw me find these. They look good with any era, any decor style. You can put them amongst really industrial pieces. I think they look spectacular with brass and metals, but also with glass and pottery. And just gorgeous. Even on a coffee table, if you have some things laid out.
Oh yeah.
Really cool pieces of wood. I love these.
They really are. And this one right here measures 11 inches long, and this one's 10 inches long. So they would take up quite a bit of space in a display. Now, if you wanted to, you could add some oil to the wood to give it a little bit more of a sheen. You could also give it a tone to the wood. I mean, these are absolutely raw pieces of driftwood that are ready to either just display or be turned into something even better. So
yeah, you can upcycle them and add your own type of art. I've seen people put jewels and shells and
that's a great idea.
Aqua stones. You could do all kinds of things with these, or again, just incorporate them into your decor with some different textures and some natural feeling into your wood and pottery. I just love it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Bread Cowboy loves it. I'm going to count down. Pam's in at 16. Thank you so much. And here we go. Dead seahorses. Yes, absolutely. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah, 100%. Mermaid bathroom. I totally dig that.
They look great in fairy garden. I agree.
I'm bringing this picture later. Look at this together.
Yes, that's so good.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree, Karen. She said opposites in display and collections, brutalist piece with cameras. Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, there's our bid in from Amy.
So Pam, just let me know which one you want. I'm going to put this one over here and set this one over here. This is the little bit longer one. We'll call this one 1 and this one 2. So just 1 or 2, and I'll watch the comments. Or you can do both.
So 1 or 2. Or 2. All right. I'm going to do this piece next because I am super excited about it. And again, you saw me find this in my video I dropped this morning. And holy cow, it is a big one. Yeah. Okay, Pam's going to take them both. Nice choice, Pam. Those are so pretty. David, I'm going to start this big boy at $24.
Really?
Yeah. This is a piece of Hager pottery, and it is in excellent shape. There are no chips, cracks, issues, or otherwise. You can see it says Hager USA on the bottom, stamped and glazed into the piece. And this is the large cardinal vase. So this measures 12 inches tall from the top to the bottom. At the largest part of the base, it is 8 1/4 wide, and the mouth of the vase measures 5 inches. So it is a spectacular piece of Hager pottery. Again, would look amazing with David's wooden pieces he just showed. And the hand painting on this is absolutely gorgeous. I love the little sponge paint that they did for the leaves on the branches. And I just think it's a great piece of Hager. Yeah.
Well, when you pointed at it, you were like, David, go look at that. Go look underneath that. Because she had already knew she was going to pick it up, but she wanted me to see it where she found it. And like, I couldn't believe it. It was so stunning. And then to pick up the bottom and see the stamp Hager.
Yeah. Yes. Amazing. It is a gorgeous piece. Dates to the late 60s, early 70s. And it is a big one. So this would be a lovely statement piece in an entryway. I think it would also be spectacular with some yellow or red botanicals coming out of it. It is just absolutely wonderful. Hager made so many beautiful designs. And as you know, I've sold some large Hager pieces in the past, and I couldn't pass this one up when we found it. I was like, the red bird. It's just perfect for winter time.
What would you put in that? Would you put like pussy willows coming out of it?
I would put something probably like Billy buttons, those little yellow,
Belly buttons?
they're like Billy buttons.
Belly buttons and pussy willows.
Oh my God, David, they're they're the little yellow roundy flowers, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So I think it's
Red
a beautiful
tulips.
piece. It's enormous. I was thrilled to pieces to find it. Again, 12 inches tall,
For
8 inches just around the base. Okay. The base itself is 8 inches and 5 inches on the mouth. And I hope you
shape.
love it, whoever ends up with it. What were you going to say?
Oh, I just said the shape is beautiful.
Yeah, it really has a pretty nice classic mid-century shape. So here we go, guys. I'm starting countdown. Les is in at 26. Thank you so much for your bids. For Scythia, yes. Button chrysanthemums.
Agreed.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm all the way about the Billy buttons too. I love them. In fact, I want to buy some of those.
Okay.
Great in a Valentine's Day display too. Okay, here we go. Counting down, guys. Sorry. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
That's right, impromptu.
Yes, very impromptu. Oh my gosh, we're almost to 200 viewers tonight.
Thank you guys so much
for being here, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peg Meg is in at 30. Patsy's at 32. Les has a just in case of 60. Oh my gosh, how exciting. And I know you guys are fast on the draw with the bidding. I love it.
Yes.
And then we're just looking for our bid in from Amy Girl. There it is. So Les for 33, you are going to take this gorgeous piece. Congratulations. I'm so thrilled for you. You're going to love it. It's a big one. She's a big one.
She's a big one. All right. So I'm going to go into, wait, was that right? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. This piece I'm super excited to show you, and we're going to discover it together. So I'm starting this off at $30. Okay. This is a beautiful decanter. Now, front note, I paired this together. This is a married piece. I cannot find this online anywhere. I've talked to my glass people and showed just a picture of this. It probably originally had a ball top in the same color. But I thought the clear really adds nicely to it. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to put that out there. However, this is a beautiful panel optic on this glass, and I do not know the maker. I'm going to show you the bottom.
That is so nice. It's nicely made, and it's nice and it's very thick.
Yes, nice and thick, not overly thick, but a sturdy decanter.
What were you starting this, David?
Starting it off at 30.
Okay.
30. And this has that mid-century modern design that was really well known from Blinko as well as Kanawa. And there were other companies, but those two were the big hitters for this style. This does not register under any of those that I could find, but there are other glass companies that did make similar pieces. But I would say this is early 70s glass, maybe late 60s. Judging by the design as well as that color that's popping through there. And then we have just a nice topper that sits on there just fine and comes loose. We have just the nice texture there. And I do believe this was a decanter. There's not really much texture up here on the rim, but enough to top it off. But I think the clear glass topper is great for it.
I don't know if it's Bischoff or not. We have found several Bischoff lately. I don't know. Part of me wants to say Empoli, honestly, because of the optics.
Exactly, and that's why I didn't. That's why I didn't think Bischoff, because of the optics has more of like an Empoli optic. But I do not know the maker. But it is just a gorgeous piece. The stopper is in excellent condition, and the base is a nice smooth. With a little bit of texture. Also reminds me a little bit of some Swedish glass that we have seen in the past. But it stands right at 12 inches tall.
It's a true pear shape. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I just love the design. The ball just kind of going up, very smooth. And the color is just dynamic.
I don't know. Maybe Empoli. Yeah, I think
it could be. That's the thing. There are a lot of Empoli pieces that you can't find online that haven't been put online. So this could be in there. I do not have an Empoli catalog, but it was definitely a piece that had to be picked up because it is just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of glass.
Yeah.
And once again, it would sit really nice with your Empoli decanters because without knowing the glass maker, you can set it next to Empoli and it blends right in because it is that same quality, which says it could possibly be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like one of his perfumes only, Giant. I know.
Yeah.
It's really pretty too. It's a nice
it really is.
purple. Yeah. It's a good one.
All right. I'm not seeing any interest, but that's okay. I'll bring it back for the recap. $30 for the decanter. All right. And I will set it to the side.
All right. I am going to bring...
Never mind. Hold on. We've got a bid in. Les, I see you're 30, so I will go ahead and count this down. If anyone else is interested, go ahead and put a bid in if you are interested. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Halt. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's a gorgeous piece.
Yeah, I like the shape. It's definitely different.
Yeah.
And harder to find, so not everybody's going to have it, which I think is fun too. Always
Absolutely, it is. And the quality of the glass is definitely high quality, beautiful blown glass. All right, there's our bid end. So Les, this is yours for 30. Congrats.
Congratulations, Les. It's amazing. All right, so remember I said I had some art to get into tonight. I am pretty excited about this piece. And when I first saw it, I was like, I think this could be one of those famous ones. It's not. However, oh my gosh, this is French folk art, and it is styled in the style of Michel Delacroix. Okay. I'm starting this at 34. From everything I found, everything this style is going for over 100. But because I don't know the artist, there is a signature, but I couldn't actually nail down the artist. I'm just going to start it at 34. So let me get you nice in close here.
And that is the real paint. Like that's the real painting. You can see and feel the texture.
Real painting. This is not a lithograph. This is not a repro. This is a real piece of art on canvas. And I'm going to get you in as close as possible.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Now, here is our signature. All right. It looks like 82, I believe. Cyril. I couldn't find it, guys. I looked. I went down a deep little rabbit hole. You know how we go down those.
Oh, yeah.
And I looked and I looked and I looked. And again, this is definitely in the style of Michel Delacroix. Okay. Cyril? Yeah, maybe Cyril, Susan. I'm really not sure.
Yeah, everybody lean in. Everybody out there lean in.
The wonderful imagery in this little French street. You can see we've got Montmartre, we've got the bar. And I have been to Paris. I've been to Montmartre. And the streets really do look like this. I will tell you that. We have the atelier, the gallery. We've got a restaurant. And the colors in this are spectacular. Now, the cool thing about it, too, is it's in this awesome blue frame, which is kind of rustic and beat up. You can see it's got some wear to it. And this measures 19 and a half by 16 and a half. So it is absolutely a stunner. You can see every little dot, which almost looks like large pointillism made to compose the tree.
Yeah.
And again, this is a actual work, one of a kind. This is the only one. It is signed art, and it is absolutely stunning.
And with those measurements, I would say that frame is most likely a custom frame for that piece originally.
You can see that it was built around the canvas, and it is older.
Yeah.
You can see we do have wire on the back for hanging. Okay. So there's the back side of this piece. And there are some little felt thingies on the corners. so it sits nicely on your wall. Yeah, it is absolutely spectacular. I was thrilled to find this. In fact, when I found it, I had two people at the register like, oh, that's something good. And I was like, I know, right? I was so impressed with it just because it is so beautiful.
And vibrant.
Yeah, very vibrant. I'm trying to get it as close as I can.
Lean in.
Look, you even got a little doggy down in here. This is what is considered French folk art. It is signed. Don't know the signature. I believe that it says 81 or 82. And it is such a spectacular piece. So I'm going to start a countdown. These original pieces go for a lot more than what I'm asking. I got an insane good deal on it. So I'm thrilled to be able to bring it to you today. And we're going to start a countdown. Get your just in cases in now. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Reds and oranges.
4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bit end.
Yeah, if you can't tell, there's reds and oranges in there, so it gives it a lot of color.
It is just beautiful.
Great find, Sarah.
Thank you. I honestly, I was like, well, maybe we should keep it. You know how you do. Maybe we should keep it. No, Sarah, don't keep it. All right. So Karen Williams for 38. Congratulations. Really, this is coming to you. It is beautiful. Enjoy it. I love it.
All right. Let's go with some milk glass, guys. No, I'm going to save the milk glass. We're going to go down another road. I totally should have gotten ready for this, but I was paying attention. Okay, we're going to go with milk glass.
You're fine.
Sorry, guys. Found this out. We're going to get blown out, so I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. So milk glass, beautiful piece. I'm starting this off, Sarah, at 28. 28. It does measure right at 12 inches, actually a little over 12 inches, just like a hair. Now, as far as maker goes, I've narrowed it down to Kemple or McKee. It does not have a marking, so it's not Westmoreland. But at Kemple or McKee, as far as I can tell, you have that sawtooth going on, and then the English hobnail. And definitely see some Art Nouveau style or Art Deco kind of popping in there as well. Multiple designs making this tall vase really stand out, and I think it's perfect for Valentine's coming up, and then Easter popping in as well.
Red roses. I mean, just
red
simple
roses,
red roses in this would be stunning.
Yep. Yeah. And that's the one thing I don't have as a prop. So let's see. Imagine this is a rose. Oh my gosh!
Nice.
Isn't that
there
nice?
You go. These hands.
No, but it is. And it's a heavy object. You could definitely get a good swing on it. It's built like a baseball bat, honestly. It's got a good coil. Yeah, you think McKee? I honestly think that was where I was.
Does it glow? Because a lot of McKee does glow.
That's a good point. I didn't even look. No, it does not.
Get it, Karen.
No glow. Karen. Yeah.
I'm glad you got it, girly.
All right. So this piece, once again, is 12 inches tall. I am too. Karen was excited as soon as she saw your picture posted, saw that piece, and wanted to know more about it instantly because she has a piece kind of like that.
It's a real Delacroix. Yeah. Oh, my God. Well, Karen, if you find out the artist on that, let me know.
Yes. But this is a beautiful, heavy piece of milk glass. Nice and thick. You can see on the base. Really thick all the way through. Great texture and detail.
And no glow.
And no glow. No glow.
Gosh, it's even got beading on the little panels down at the bottom, doesn't it?
Yeah, little beadings all the way around. That's where I feel like that Art Deco kind of pops in.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty.
And then it's basically like, what is that? A hobstar almost, but it's not. But you have that fanning coming up to the top with the sawtooth. But if you are a milk glass collector or even a glass collector with the colorful glass, you put your milk glass with the colorful glass and it just pops.
perfect for a Valentine's Day
Yep,
display.
I
Yeah.
totally agree. And yeah, I definitely think one rose or even a few popping out of there is a really great idea.
Gorgeous.
Patty, I see you in at 28. And I'm going to go ahead and count down so we can get to the next items. We have a lot of fun stuff coming. And we're going to just have some silly times. We're just going to be chill.
Are we? We're going to just have some silly time?
Silly time.
Silly time. Okay.
All right, Patty, I'm going to count it down for you real fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Dusty, how you doing?
Hi, Dusty.
Dusty's in the house.
Dusty.
All right.
I'm Dusty. I'm very dusty.
Not very dusty.
I'm Dusty.
All right, here we go. I'm going to count down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Just looking for our bid end. Yellow. I love yellow with no class.
I'm looking for the bid end.
Looking for the what?
Bid end.
That's right, Bucky. You've been watching.
I've been watching.
You have been watching. Do you like milk glass, Bucky?
No.
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 Did you see the saw teeth on here, Bucky?
No. Bucky don't like it. No.
You don't like it because of the teeth, huh?
No.
All right, Patty, thank you so much. This is yours for 28. Appreciate you.
All right. Thanks for helping us out there. Yeah, I know. Susan, did you look at the Delacroix? Aren't they spectacular? That was what we might have thought it was, but then it wasn't.
Yeah.
So. Anyway. All right. I am going to do a book. This is such a cool find. Let me actually find my info on this. It is German. And David, I am going to be starting this book at $20.
Okay.
And of course, it is Der Stillgarten, which means the silent garden. And this is actually from 1924. And it is a book of German painters of the 19th century. Okay. So that's what it actually says up here. And it is all in black and white litho. And it has some absolutely spectacular art pieces in it, as well as some German artists. I can't pronounce any of it, but I'm just going to show it to you. All right. Every single page has an art piece. Some fill the page, some don't. The corners have a little bit of a bend. Okay. Just wanted to let you know. Again, it is a 1924 German art book. And I think the cover is absolutely, look at this Art Nouveau style cover.
Yeah.
That's the back cover. Isn't it beautiful? And then this is the front. So really cool piece. And these are all German painters of the time from the 19th century. I couldn't believe I found this book. I was very thrilled about it just because it has some really unique pieces in it. I'm not going to show you everything. I want to leave a little mystery for the person that gets it. But it is quite a great time to look through it. And again, stuff that maybe you've not seen before, which is always interesting to me. Love the style of the paintings. And again, all of the artists have a name for the painting. George Friedrich Nerfting der Elegant Liar. Yeah. Let me get you up close.
Yeah.
See a lot of these.
I love the shadows in some of this
It's not really doing it justice. You need to look at the shading, the shadows, the details, and so on. But yeah, it's pretty spectacular. And the entire thing, you guys, is all artwork from the 19th century of these German painters.
That's one you want to put on a coffee table for sure.
Yeah, it would make an excellent coffee table piece. It's also a great piece of history if you are a collector of art to have all of these different pieces in this book. And again, the book dates to 1924. It is like a regular spiral bound size, kind of like 11.5 by 8.5. And it is
going to be antique next year.
Yes. The only issue is it's got a little dog-eared corner down at the bottom. But aside from that, it is fantastic. And yes, a lot of the photos do look 3D. Just all kinds of Renaissance style lithos, as well as you've got everything from figural to abstract. Look at the little kids playing.
So
And
great.
again, this up. These are just spectacular. Love these portraits. So pretty neat one. Look at her and her dog. I love that one.
Oh, nice.
Sweet. And again, if you wanted to frame some of these, you could, but I would hate to take this book apart, because it is from the 20. You've even got some sideways.
Oh, we got the vintage gents.
Yeah, look, it is the vintage gents.
Those are some vintage gents.
Oh my gosh, yes, I love it. I love all the clothing, looking at the clothing of the time period as well. Look at her hair. Princess Leia before her time, right?
Could I pull that off?
Guys, so Les is in at 20, and it is a really neat find. Again, I was thrilled to find this. It's a beautiful book. And every single page has art on it. So I'm going to start a countdown and get in your just in cases if you want to get in on this. Otherwise, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end on the Silent Garden, German painters of the 19th century.
Great find.
Thank you. I really enjoy pieces and different artists. I wish I could read more German. Unfortunately, I cannot. But there are some great pieces in there. Unless I agree, you do have some taste. Thank you for my bid end, Enamor Amy. Les, this is coming to you for 20. Congrats. It's really neat. Enjoy.
That is. Awesome. Well, we're going to stick with some German stuff. Now, these records, I'm starting out. I didn't even find my stuff. Sorry. I am seriously totally into the sale tonight. I'm just enjoying watching you show your stuff. All right.
Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah,
I am starting these off at $10 each. Now, they are, I have two of the same group. We'll call it a group or show. Actually, it's a show. This one right here has come a little bit loose. You can stick that down with some glue if you want to. That's not an issue. Really nice condition. They've not been taped or anything like that, and they do have more of a shiny cover. These are actually from 1965, and this was a puppet show.
Oh my gosh.
So this one, it was called, and I guess Casper is the name of the type of puppet or the puppet itself.
Okay.
So it says Der Hansteiner Casper. Don't even ask me. And this one is Casper 5. So this is like a fifth show or whatever. So when I looked him up online, it said that Casper, not this puppet, sorry, this one right here, this puppet was actually named Casper in Germany, and it was very popular traditional puppet that was in Switzerland, Germany, and Austria.
Okay, so Casper was a whole thing.
It was a whole thing, and only in the German-speaking portions of Switzerland. So from the 1960s, this was a very popular show. And I pulled up on YouTube. You can actually find it on YouTube. Pulled up one of their audios off the record, and it is the puppet show, all in German. And it's just you play it and you listen to the show. So I think back in the day, you could probably find the puppets, and you can have your own puppet to go with it. But for anyone that's looking for something that's like Jason would say, quintessential German piece from the 1960s, this is definitely like pop culture. Very creepy. Definitely something that was popular for Germany as well as Austria.
And the kiddos loved their Casper, huh?
They love this little creepy guy coming in and nibbling their toes. Let me show you a couple of other series that they do have.
Oh my gosh, look at the kite. I like the anthropomorphic kite, and I see a cuckoo clock.
Yep, there's a cuckoo clock. And oh, what's this one right here?
Der Konstener Casper 4. Okay, so there's 3, 4, 2. There's all of them. I
Yeah,
see.
there's a series of those, and then these are just little outtakes. So yeah, very, very neat pieces to give to someone that loves German or knows German or comes from Germany or that region, because this was a popular thing to some in the 60s. But I'm not seeing any interest, so I can definitely bring these back for the recap. They're on the rarer side, so they are a collectible record if you're a vinyl collector.
Interesting.
All right.
All right. That was weird. I don't know how I felt. All right. So I have a little piece of Viking glass to bring you guys tonight, and found this out and about on my Thrifty Times this week, starting this at $14, David.
Okay.
And this is Viking from the Epic line. This is the Stockholm Frosted Pink Lotus Bowl. And what I love about it is, of course, Viking glass is going to always be nice and thick, right? But this actually has a texture to it, which is just absolutely stunning. And a lot of times, you'll find the pink ones, you'll find the blue ones, but you don't find the pink with the texture. And I love it. Kind of reminds me of a Blinko style of texture, but Viking actual glass. Now, this measures 6 inches from top to basically lotus point to lotus point. Okay. So it's a 6-inch little bowl, very collectible and pretty. And you can't go wrong with a nice piece of Viking glass, especially in your Valentine's display with pink. It's a great catch-all bowl for brooches, jewelry, earrings, that kind of thing. But if you are a glass collector and you do collect Viking, I think this would be really pretty amongst your pink swung vases or any of the smoke color. I think for Valentine's Day, that smoke color and the pink together are absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I love the lotus bowls. The shape is really classic. It is a definite favorite Viking design for sure. And you can see you've even got the little petals in the center that is typical for Viking, right? So $14 on the little Viking bowl. It is pink. It is satin. It is pretty. And this is from the Epic line. So most of you guys know there's lots of pieces in the Epic line. This is one of them. And these are also fun to collect in every color. If you do collect them, they stack nicely as well. So if you put them all up together, you can add to your collection. So it is just absolutely lovely. Again, Viking glass. Once upon a time, I couldn't sit here and hold a Viking glass piece without it flying door. So we've seen a slowing on the glass interest. I think everybody has a lot of glass, but if you are wanting to collect and put this with your Viking pieces, it sure is a good one. And that's a good deal. $14.
That is a great deal.
Any interest? So we will go on back over to David. Thanks, guys.
That's a great deal for Viking. I would put little caption candy hearts in that.
Oh, I just bought some of those. That's a good idea. Well, if it doesn't sell, I'll be keeping it. So that's what we can do.
All right, Sarah, I'm starting this off at $14. For those of you that know, I am a jazz musician, just don't play anymore. This caught my eye. I had to grab it. It's the American Jazz Music by Wilder Hobson, a Jazz Book Club production. Now, this book was released before this one, but this is the Jazz Book Club limited edition, and it was only given, it's got a nice, beautiful blue hardcover. It was only given or offered to those that were in the Jazz Club. So on this says in here, or the Jazz Book Club. So note for Jazz Book Club edition says, since the 1941 edition, many of the records cited on pages yada 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 have been available on long playing. These references have been inserted in the appropriate places. So they have updated on this book, but this one was done just for, where is it? It was marked in here. There, okay. Right in here is where it says, the edition was produced in 1956 by the Jazz Book Club for sale to its members only. information about the jazz club, yada, yada, yada. A really beautiful book. No conditions at all. And I'm just going to show you what it talks about: jazz origins, the jazz language, commercial and concert jazz, talking about the difference. And because jazz did start getting into more of a commercial mode in the 50s. But it goes all the way through different time periods, and even has a few illustrations or pictures in here. I'm going to find, here's one right here. A couple of trombonists that were in, I think, New Orleans. No, Greenville, Mississippi. The brass of the ferry boat band at Greenville, Mississippi in 1936.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's probably not a photo you're going to find very many places. And it has so much history in here, as well as just beautiful images. Just have to find them. This is a Dixieland band in here. And it talks about all of the different styles of jazz and how important they were for the American culture.
Yeah.
So American jazz music. I love the colors on the actual hard book or the hard cover, but it does have its original jacket, and it is in great condition.
That's
really
awesome.
Good condition. So just $14. I'm putting the jacket back together.
And what year was it?
I'm sorry?
What year?
This was 1956.
Cool.
And the original book combination or culmination of the book was 1941. All right. Awesome. I'm not seeing any interest. If you do know a jazz lover or music lover, great for their collection for sure. I would definitely set it up on a shelf and have something musical next to it. Musical. All right. I'll bring that back for the recap.
All right, you guys. So next up for me is going to be choice. If I can find my other one. Where did she go? Oh, no. I lost her again. There she is. Okay. She's throwing snowballs. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. So I'm going to start this out at $10 for choice, I think.
Okay.
Let me make sure.
Yes, Grady.
Yes. So these are, I'm trying to find where they went. Sorry.
You're fine.
There they are. Okay. So $10 for choice, David. And first up, they're all little month girls made by George Good. Now, you know that George Good, late 70s, early 80s, took over Joseph Originals. Okay. So these are technically Joseph molds, Joseph eyes, Joseph girls. I mean, the eyes are very telling. You can always tell if they're Joseph or not. So this is April, as in like April flowers bring May showers, or no, wait. April showers bring May flowers. There we go. So she has her little umbrella and she's really cute. And she is marked on the bottom, George Good Corporation, 1974. So this is choice number 1, April. Okay. Then we have choice number 2. She's January, and January girls are known to throw snowballs. Look at that. So she has a little snowball in her hand, and she's got a cute little hat on that matches her fancy little coat. She has little roses on her coat, and she also is marked 1974, George Good Corporation. And I did Google these. There are month girls, and she would be January. So she's awfully sweet. If you collect these and you're a collector as well, I think they're just darling, fun to put in your New Year display. And last but not least, we have number 3, who is February. And she says, I love you. And she is also a Joseph girl made by George Good, 1974. And her little dress has hearts all over it. And she has a little Valentine and those classic little Joseph eyes. So great little bow in her hair. None of these have any issues or chips or cracks or repairs. So I know, Amy, I hadn't seen the January one either. And what's perfect is they're all the same size. So when you do display them together, they're really, really cute. And so these are going to be your choices. This is April with her little umbrella and her flowers on her dress. We've got a little drop of rain there. And then again, January is ready to throw a snowball at you. She's a little cutie. And then February has brought her little Valentine.
So sweet.
I know. Aren't they fun? I love these. And if you have kiddos or grandkids and you want to collect the little birthday girls for them, I think that's fun too. I collect the January ones myself and have always liked these little Joseph original girls. I think they're just darling. So
Yeah.
I see Mary and Debbie both in, and I have Debbie at 12. So throw in your just in case bids, and we're going to count these down and we'll do choice. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid in on my
Big
little
old bit in.
so cute.
Lay, lay, lay.
Lay, lady, lay.
Yeah, big brass band. I don't know.
Throw a snowball at you for singing that. Oh my God. They do have pretty eyes. I agree. I love classic Joseph eyes. So there is my bid in from Miss Amy. So Mary Royer, you're going to get first choice and you can just let me know. We'll just do months for these. So April, January, or February. Okay. And then behind Mary is going to be Debbie for 14. All right. So Mary's going to take February. You got it, Mary. February is coming to you. And then Miss Debbie, let me know for 14 if you would like January or April. Okay. And then Robin Watson would be behind Debbie.
Yes.
And then I think that's it, right?
I believe so. Debbie wants January.
Okay. So Debbie wants January. Thank you, Debbie. And then
Robin Watson.
Robin, did you want April? Let me know if you would like our little April girl, Robin. And Robin, if not, just say pass, no big deal. And then behind Robin was, I think that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
All right. Thanks, guys. I'll watch the comments and let me know what you want to do. Hi, Jamie. Welcome. Hey, David, we have 212 people here. You guys, please subscribe to my channel. I am trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by my birthday, and that's only 11 days from today.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So you guys.
Cake or something.
You guys. No, it's not 11 days. It's 9 days from today.
Oh my. Yeah, I got to make a cake.
I would really love to get to 3,000 followers or subscribers. I might not do it, but man, that would be like the best birthday present. So please subscribe if you would, and subscribe to Junk Drunk Mantiques. The link to his channel is in the description of this video, and make sure to give a thumbs up on this video as well. Thank you. Thank you. All right, David, what you got?
Let's go ahead and start this out. $28. And it is time to bring out this beautiful piece of art.
Oh,
all right.
This is so cool.
So I'm going to zoom in here. This is in excellent condition. I don't see any issues with the velvet. Just a little spot right there. It doesn't even show up. I just wanted to show that to you.
Got it, Robin?
Yep. She said, yes, please.
Got it.
And that green, there's something about, it's like an emerald green that just makes this 100% pop. And I love the frame that it's in, very mid-century, modern looking with that speckly. It has a little bit of wear, but overall nice condition. This is definitely a piece you can just pull out of the box and then just put up on the nail. We have the string right there, or actually it's a wire hanger. So hangs really easy. And it measures right at 14 by 22. So it's a nice panorama style, great for like a desert theme, obviously, but also if you're going for that 70s vibe, it just pops like instantly with your vintage. Put in some vintage glass as well. Let's go ahead and do this too. Okay, we're just going to set it all up so you can see. So let's put the glass in front. Just like that. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, that is so nice. All right, now we're going to put in a little cryptomeria action over here. Okay. Is that not beautiful? If that doesn't sell it, I don't know what does. But I just wanted to show you. It just pops with wood, with glass, with brass, with anything that you want to put into your vintage. No break.
Well, and the frame on this is really actually pretty mid-century with that gold speckle. which I love. And so anytime you find the mid-century Southwest stuff, it's just, it's so good. And that style to me is a lot of fun. I love the saguaro cactus.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like an early Bob Ross kind of thing.
Totally. 100%. Yeah. Velvet painting. And, what do you think, Lemmy?
Lemmy likes it. I think Lemmy's into it. Do you like cactus, Lemmy?
Oh, he thought he could walk in there. He can't. Bucky. All right. So I'm not seeing any interest. I don't believe.
No interest.
No.
Nobody wants your art, David.
Oh, let me put up the price. Here.
I did. I had the price up. I'm sorry. I must have highlighted the wrong thing. Whoops.
Yeah, crafter and stylist. But $28, it will ship accordingly. It is a very lightweight frame as well as the print. And we'll protect it really nice. But it measures right at 22 by 14 and fits in a nice place. All right.
That is
I'll
beautiful.
bring it back. Yeah, I'll bring it back for the recap, guys.
Okay. All righty. Well, let's see what else we've got this evening. All right. I've got a really pretty blanket for you guys. And it is wool, of course. And it is this yummy blue and green plaid. I'm going to start this at $20.
Okay.
And this is made by Moffat Woolens of Scotland. It measures 60 by 40. So it's a great lap size blanket. And it has no holes or funkiness. It has really great fringes on either side. This way. And it is perfect as like a little stadium blanket, perfect for the back of the car, back of the couch. I love the plaids too this time of year. It just screams yummy wintertime. And the wool is actually quite warm. Now this does have, let me find it. Where did it go? It's got a little tag on it that will tell you where it's from. So here we go. Moffat Woolens all wool, and it's made exclusively for Moffat Woolens in Moffat, Scotland. So it is an authentic woolen Scottish blanket. It is very lovely, and it's in great shape. It doesn't have any smells. It doesn't have any issues. It's very pretty, and it's not super heavy. I will tell you, in the way of wool blankets, this one has quite a nice weight to it.
Yeah.
So, and I like the red stripe running through it. I think it's a great contrast on the blue and the green. It is. Really, really pretty piece. And I'm not sure if this is necessarily a tartan plaid. If you guys know the name of this particular plaid, let me know. But I just thought it was a great piece, and it is in such nice shape. These look so classy, I think, just hung over the side of the couch, and they are quite warm for winter. So I'm going to start a countdown. That's right. Good to keep in the car for emergencies or what have you. So we're going to start a countdown. Get in your just in case bids now. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging with David tonight for the Coleman Collective. And please make sure you've subscribed to my channel if you have not already. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid end on this pretty, pretty blanket. It is nice and 100% wool. It's the Lachlashmashan clan. All right, Susan. You know I can't pronounce that. All right, so crack me up, you guys. All right, so Gloria has a just in case of 35. There's my bid in from Amy. And Pam DeAndrea had a just in case of 38. So Miss Pam for 36. Congratulations. This gorgeous woolen blanket is coming to you. Thank you so much, guys.
Congrats.
Y'all crack me up.
All right. So my next item is my favorite find of the week.
Find of the week. Here we go.
I already got it in. And I am starting this off at 55. I'm going to show it to you first. Like this. So this is not a newer piece. This is vintage. It's a vintage lottery drum, and most likely has seen a lot of different churches, a lot of different places with a bingo hall. It's been through a lot, I have a feeling. It has a bakelite handle. That's what clued us off initially, that it is an older piece. We have that. We also have the older clasp that they used to use on them. The newer ones have a different clasp. If you go on Amazon right now to buy a brand new lottery drum that looks just like this, but it's a little different because it's new, they go for about $300.
It's insane
So
what they go for.
yes, they are quite expensive. Now, the vintage ones, I don't know. What was I going to say? Oh, I could not find a comparable price. I could not find one out there that was vintage, just the newer ones. So I thought a $55 starting price was fair, considering I did pay up for it at the thrift. But I'm so glad I did, because it's such a unique, interesting piece.
The handle on it is 100% bakelite as well.
Yes. So I'll show you how it opens up. You can see it's clean on the inside, no dirt or messiness, no rusting. And then when you close that clamp, it just closes up real nice. Just pops right in there. Very, very cool design. And once again, yeah, that bakelite handle definitely gave us the cue that it was a fun piece to definitely check out. It spins fine, no squeakies. Well, a little bit of squeaking, but could you imagine if you are, let's say you're a shop owner and you like to do, or a YouTuber and you like to do raffles and things like that, how legit is it to have a vintage lottery drum? All right, so let's see. Is it going to be oranges or lemons?
Hi,
what is
Heidi.
it? Okay, I'm not going to peek.
It is
And
in
the
good
winner, lemon fell out. It's the year of the lemon. Year of the lemon, although the orange looks nice with that handle. So,
yeah.
Hi, hey Heidi, nice to see you.
This is so different, but I also think, you know, if you were having like a vintage bingo night or something like that, that would be so much fun to haul
or
up.
if you have like a game room set up, you know, you can start definitely beefing up your game room with stuff, little pieces like this that are usable for other things as well.
Yeah.
When I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, is that to roast chilies?" Because in this area, you know, you want one of these to roast chili. All right. So, Holly, thank you so much for your bid. I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. This is quite a fun find, and whoever wins it, you're going to have a lot of fun with it. I just know it. Oh, Susie's in at 60. I know what you're thinking, Susie. All right. So it measures right at 17 inches long with the handle. So it will go pirate ship. So it will ship accordingly. B9. Can I get a B9?
A B9.
All right. So Susie's in at 60. I'm going to count down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. I see Holly in at 65. Thank you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And the winner is orange.
Very nice.
It's a lot of fun.
It just fell right out of there.
It just falls right on it.
Yeah, that's so funny.
All right. Susie, I see you're 67, and Holly, I see you're 80. Just in case. Bingo, bid end. So bingo, 68 goes to Holly. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
I will tell you guys, David was so excited about
that
when we found it out and about that day. He was like, "Oh my God, this is so cool." And then, you know, I did the smell test on the handle, and I'm like, that handle's bakelite. So
she sniffed my handle.
I did sniff his handle. Okay. That got weird. But you know what I mean. All right. So next up for me is a really, really cool piece. Very different. And I was so excited that I finally got to find a piece, because I knew of this pottery, but I've never found a piece of it out in the wild or otherwise. This is made by DeSimone, and I'm starting this out at $50. Okay. Now, if you Google these, that's half of what this picture goes for typically. And anything DeSimone is extremely collectible. And he is known for his very abstract, simple art with very, very vibrant colors. So This is a great example of his pottery. It's Sicilian folk art, guys. So it is signed. That's the best part, and numbered. And this would have been 6 of 64 made. It has
Wow.
the DeSimone signature and the D as well. This is not a reproduction or a copycat. This dates to the 1960s, and it is abstract art pottery. It is fantastic. When I saw this, I was like, no, it can't be. And then
And
I
it
looked
feels
at
so
the
amazing.
D, but the tag was over the rest of it. And I was like, David, do you think this is one of those? And so we pulled the tag back, and sure enough, it was. So
Yeah.
I was thrilled to pieces to find this. And again, very simple lines, bright colors is what he was known for, and funny critters. His figural pieces with people's faces are highly collectible. The fish line not only has this picture, but there are also plates that match this. It was a super exciting find. That's right, Pam. Like, I was so excited. In fact, I made a reel. If you saw my Instagram yesterday when I found it, I was just like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. So,
And do you have lips? Come to
yes,
find out.
and the fishy's been into the lipstick, but this is a traditional, wonderful piece of Italian pottery.
Beautiful piece.
And if you look at italianpottery.com, you can actually go down the rabbit hole as well on the DeSimone pottery and see a lot of the different pieces and the different colors. Yeah, they're just wonderful. And like I said, some of his pieces with the human faces are so mid-century abstract funky. But yes, this does date to the 60s. It does not have any issues, no cracks, no chips, no funkiness. It is a beautiful piece. And again, the brand is DeSimone. So it is DeSimone. Yes.
And what is the numbering on the bottom out of?
This would have been number 6 of 64.
Okay, so that's amazing that there's only 64 of this design with that style made in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of 64, and you can automatically take about 20 off that have broken.
Yes, I know, right?
Yeah, this is definitely
it's super collectible. For those in the know, this is a big deal. Yeah, and again, this particular picture goes for double what I'm asking. You won't find one out there on the internet for cheaper than $100. So the plates that go with this go for 53 each, and they're little. So I was like, oh my gosh, just again, thrilling, exciting score. Thank you guys so much for loving the cool stuff that we find. I think the colors are spectacular, and you could stick this in your mermaid bathroom if you were feeling so inclined.
Dang right.
All right. So, Christy Kilmartin is in at 51. I'm smitten with this. I love the colors and the design. 1960s Sicilian pottery. And it is signed. So I'm going to start a countdown. Get in your just in case bids. If you are ready for it, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Susie knows. Looking for a big end. Looking for a big end.
I'm looking for that big end.
Oh my God, you guys. Thank you, Susie. I know I freaked out because I knew if it was the real deal, what they go for. So, and a little secret, if you want to watch my video I dropped this morning, you'll see me find this. I think it's in my video. It's either in one of my reels or my videos. I got so much content all over the place. I don't know where I am, but there's my bid in. Patsy, your 75 just in case came in afterwards. So Les, this is coming to you for 65. Congratulations. You got a great piece of Italian pottery just now.
Amazing piece.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right. So my next items, I'm actually bringing as choice, and we'll start out with this one here. So first up on the choice for 22 is tiara glass. Now this is tiara glass, and it's a water bottle. And from what I could find, it was a colonial water bottle is what it's called. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But Tiara Glass made these as water bottles just to kind of go up against Blinko and different companies that were creating neat water bottles. This one has a very unique style with a very, very noticeable panel that comes down all the way around. Kind of like if you turn it upside down, almost looks like a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
But I just love Tiara Glass. The colors that they have, you can see through it, but you can still see those beautiful tones. So that's your first piece. There's no damage to it at all. Just a water pitcher. Just take it to the table and pour it out. I thought that was pretty interesting. And that is by Tiara Glass. And the second up, I've already shown it a few times just to show with other items. This is a beautiful piece. I do believe it is Murano. And the shape is a very mid-century modern atomic design. It has a flare top, so it could be used as a vase, or it could be just used as a standalone piece.
I love this.
I love the shape of this piece. I will show you the pontil mark on the bottom, nice and clean, and the green resembles like the epic green from Viking's line, epic line. Just a beautiful one. It measures right at 8 inches tall as well. But I want to say the opening is almost bigger than 8 inches. Let me measure it. If I'm thinking right. No, it's 8 inches. So it's actually a square piece, if you believe that.
That is cool.
But I wanted to show these as choice because they do pair nicely together. But also, I just want to show the color combo of that beautiful blue and that beautiful green together.
It's my favorite. I love that together. Blue and green looks amazing.
It just pops. And I think the two designs
on that side, Kevin. That's right.
Yeah. And there's something, about the designs together. They're the same height, but they just have a really cool style.
Hey, wiener bouquet all day. That's right. That could fit that green a whole bunch.
Oh yeah, you could
throw a wiener in there. Yeah,
pop your wieners in there, and they'll just kind of roll around until they drop down to the bottom. Yeah.
Excellent. Love that.
They are great together. Thank you, Heidi. So Shirley B is 22. Thank you so much, and thank you all for being here and watching our show.
I don't know who has a polyp in the chat, but all I saw was the word polyp, and I'm sorry. So
well, I don't know what to say. Ain't that just a darn shame?
That is just a damn shame. We are sorry about your polyp.
Did you hear that, Lemmy? You're not alone. Okay, so he's got pulpus. I'm going to count down. We are in at 22, and this is going to be for choice.
That's a great deal.
I love the blue and green vibes. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Bid end.
On a couple of pieces of really nice glass.
So good. What do you think, Lemmy? Which one's your favorite, buddy?
I think he likes this one because he can get in. Where's your pants, Lemmy?
Lemmy, get your pants on, dude. You're fine, Susan. It's all good.
There's our bid end. So Shirley, just let me know in the comments if you would like blue or green. Or you can always do both. Yes. And they would ship fine together. But just let me in, no pressure. Whatever doesn't sell, I will bring back for the recap. Thank you so much, Shirley. And I'll just watch your comments.
Shirley B for the win. All right, Shirley B. Okay, guys, I'm going to do a 3 first. So I had thought about doing these for choice if somebody was missing one. And then I was like, nah, I think I'm going to keep them all together.
Got you, Shirley.
I found them. So these are going to start at $28, and that's for all 3. Okay.
28?
28 for all 3. So first up, these are from a very famous painting called Nymphs. I'm going to try not to butcher this. You guys don't laugh at me. Nymphs de la Fontaine de Innocence. All right. Basically the innocent water nymphs or of the fountain is what they are. Okay. And they are made by a French artist. This is relief chalkware. And the artist's name is Goujon, and it's Goujon. So he is very famous for these nymphs. There are 3 of them, and they measure 12 by 4.5. So 12 tall, 4.5 inches wide. Okay. They are chalkware, which is just crazy to me that these have survived throughout the years. And they are absolutely stunning. They're all women at the fountain doing their washing. They're the innocent nymphs of the fountain,
Very innocent.
if you will. And they're absolutely stunning, stunning. They're ready to hang. The backs are just all like a solid black, and they have the little chalkware wire like most chalkware pieces do. And these are absolutely gorgeous. So there's 3 of them. I think they would be cool hung at varying heights too. So like if you wanted to hang one this way and then you hang one up here, or you could hang them. Let me make sure I've shown you all 3. You could hang them together, you know, if you wanted to do them like very close together and at the same height, that would look amazing too. But I just think these are so beautiful. So they have this gold relief look to them, but they are actually chalkware, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
And they're all really pretty. I feel like they have a very defined kind of Art Nouveau look to them as well. At first I thought, well, maybe they're Grecian, but they are actually made by a French artist. And you're going to get all 3 of these. Okay. I can't hold all 3 up at the same time.
You want me to come up and hold the other one?
No, it's okay. Thanks, honey.
Welcome.
But I love how she's like clutching her garment, right? And then we have the drapery that's all over her. And then we have, she's at the fountain filling her water, no doubt. And these are the Nymphs de la Fontaine des Innocents. So very famous artwork on relief chalkware by Gauguin. And it is relief, so you can see the texture does stand out a bit from the wall. And
almost looks brass.
They do. And they made these when I was doing my research about the artist. And there's tons of different renditions of these. So some are in brass, some are in chalkware. It depends. So these would be like a heavy plaster. Yeah, they would look spectacular with your MCM pieces. So here is all 3. I've got the other one in my arm. I don't see any interest, but this is for all of them. This is quite a good deal for these art pieces. So if you are interested, again, they are 12 inches tall by 4.5 inches wide and very, very pretty. Good night. Whoever said they were going good night. I missed it.
Holly's headed to bed.
All right. Well, good night, Holly.
Holly.
I don't see any interest in these. Thank you for your consideration, and we will bring them back for the recap.
Okay. All right. I'll switch us over here. Yeah. Totally bronze. Yeah. Okay. I am going to find what I'm doing. Sorry. Well, let's do this guy. No, let's do this. Okay. I'm excited about this. So I have a choice for $10 each, Sarah. And I'm not on it. Here it is. So $10 each. And these are all vintage, but they're all in really good condition for vintage. So I'm going to show you each one. I have 4 different pennants, and they're all measuring in at 30 inches long. So they're all big ones. And they are older, on the older side.
Cool.
Yeah. So this one is LSU, as you can see. LSU Tigers. Gray colors. These are excellent for a game room or a man cave, or even if you like to decorate your garage or just a fun space. And of course, always great if you did go to these universities or they mean something to you. Second up, we have buffaloes, the Colorado buffaloes. In beautiful condition, yellow, love the yellow. No issues at all on condition. So that's your second one. Third up, we have corn. So we have Nebraska corn huskers.
Oh, that's fun.
He's got the corn. He's got the corn. And there we go. Just the traditional Nebraska pennant.
Nice.
And last but not least, If you are an Oklahoma person, we've got Oklahoma State Cowboys.
Love it.
So State University, and I love the orange and black together.
Yeah, OSU.
OSU. So these are the 4 different pennants I have, and asking $10 for choice, and they do measure right at 30 inches long.
These are so fun.
We go just back.
So you got LSU, Colorado, Nebraska, or Oklahoma. Those are great.
Yeah, I love the colors on these.
They look good together.
Yeah, they look great together.
I think these are great too if you do have like a game room or a guest room and you want to decorate with places that you have traveled.
Yeah.
Or, you know, places you've been, or if you follow any of the sports from these colleges, that's fun too. So.
Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. These are great pieces, easy to ship, just so you know, and we won't like bunch them up or anything. I'll do them flat, but half flat. Susan, oh, Dusty was born a Husker. Okay, so once again, I'm going to show each one. We've got the LSU Tigers. We have the Colorado Buffaloes. And we have, sorry, not wanting them to fall on the ground, Nebraska Cornhuskers right there. And then last but not least, we have Oklahoma State Cowboys, upside down Cowboys.
OSU.
Those
are fun.
Yeah.
Lisa's
all right. So
Lisa isn't at 10. Patty isn't at 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Amy loves Nebraska. It's her favorite state.
She loves it. Oh, well, Amy, when you come out to Colorado, once you fly out here, we're going to drive to Nebraska and spend the whole time there.
We're just going to stay on the highway.
We're just going to stay in Nebraska. All right. So those are your choices. And once again, this is for choice. So if you're interested in one, definitely put a bid in there because you might get a chance. And I'm going to count down. I'm trying to do this as careful as possible.
You're doing good.
Lisa Day and Lisa Powers are in. So the battles of the Lisas. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Looking for a bid end or 14 or more. Lisa's in at 14.
I see Lisa Powers in at 14. Thank you all so much. And Lisa Viscomi is in the house too. So yeah, we have some. The Lisas are starting to battle with Karens.
I know we got Karens.
So yeah.
All right.
Lisa I don't have any numbers. We don't need them on this. All right. So Lisa Day, you win the first choice here at 15. So in the comments, it'll be real easy. Just put in Nebraska, put in Colorado. This one is LSU. And then we have Oklahoma. Real easy. And then so I'll just watch that.
So
comments. And next up was Lisa Powers, correct?
Yes.
I'm a little
Lisa
bit back.
Powers, and we'll wait for you guys in the comments. So Lisa Day has first choice. Lisa Powers has second choice. And Patty Rhodes has third choice. All right. So we will just wait to hear which ones you want.
Oklahoma, LSU,
Louisiana,
Colorado,
Nebraska.
And Nebraska. So real easy picks.
All right.
All right.
We'll just wait to hear, guys. Let us know in the comments as soon as you can. All right. And we're waiting to hear from Lisa and Lisa. So Lisa Day and Lisa Powers. And then third choice would be Patty Rose.
Yes. And there is quite a lag out there.
Lisa's, are you here? Are you here still, Lisa's? All the Lisas. Okay.
Lisa Day says Oklahoma. Okay.
And then
Lisa Day right here. And then next was Lisa Powers. Let me know if you want Colorado, Louisiana, or what else is left?
Nebraska. All right. Lisa Powers is going to take your LSU off your hands.
Got LSU out.
And then Patty Patty Rose for 10. Do you want Nebraska or Colorado or both?
Wait a minute.
That's right.
Okay.
You got it? All right. And Patty said, send Dusty the Nebraska win from me.
Okay, sure will. That is so awesome, Patty.
You're so sweet. That's so
all nice. Right. That'll be going to Dusty from Patty. Thank you.
Yes.
And I'll bring Colorado back for the recap.
All righty. We could just keep going. Listen to me. This is such a pretty set. This is a David find, and we were out picking, and I have the whole set with the sugar and creamer. So I am going to start this set at $24. This is 1940s pearl china. And I love that swirl design. For most of you that know, that is the gratitude symbol. So I really, really love it, especially in this gorgeous kind of like a robin egg blue. It is so pretty. Perfect for winter. Perfect for January. I'm feeling all of the blues and greens right now. And it has a gorgeous little spout. There are no chips and cracks to this piece, which is just amazing. This is a spot that did not get glazed. Or didn't take color, but it has been glazed over. So that is just a little manufacturing error, but you can see how pretty the gold is on this. So not only are you going to get this spectacular teapot, but you are going to get the sugar and the creamer that go with it. So look at the little symbols on this. You've got the swirlies this way. And then this was actually numbered on the bottom. That is sticker schmutz from the sticker, not an actual chip or anything. And you've got the same design then over here. That little hole is a manufacturing flaw as well. And again, sticker schmutz from me because I didn't get my stickers off very well today. So apologies on that. But it looks so pretty together.
It is
so
great.
Classic 1940s. It definitely has several different styles and feels to it. You've got a very mid-century angular squatty feel with also kind of an Art Nouveau style as well. And the gold on it, I just think is spectacular.
Yeah.
So you can see on the inside, we don't have any chips or cracks or anything. It is in lovely, clean condition. And this is going to be for all three pieces. So quite a good deal. Again, if you are familiar with pearl china, you do know that it is a beautiful company that made lots of pieces like this. And yeah, it does make you want to rub it to make sure the genie will come out.
Oh, it looks really good with your nails too.
Well, there you go. And it matches my nails. Can't beat that. So
yeah, it is 22 karat trim.
Yes, 22 karat on the bottom. And let me show you. It actually says that on the bottom.
I
forgot to tell you. So this is what it says. Whoopsie. Here we go. Guaranteed 22 karat gold, USA. Very good, Kevin Leonard. Kevin Leonard knows his pearl china. That's right. It sure is 22 karat. So again, this is for all three pieces, you guys. It is such a great deal.
That's an amazing deal.
All three pieces of this, if you were to find these in the flea market or the antique mall, are going to go for $60 and up. So, again, we've gotten great deals on these things out thrifting and are able to bring them to you for less. But yeah, this is a 1940 set that is just absolutely gorgeous. And
pickers
residue that I just need to get off of there. So I'm sorry about that.
And as pickers, usually we only find, let's say, the creamer or the sugar, or you'll find the teapot by itself, but the lid is cracked or there's no lid. So when we found this and I posted on Instagram, I had multiple pickers out there that have never actually found or seen this piece itself all together, like a set all together like that. So it's pretty unusual for us to be able to find a set like this
all together. Yeah.
All together.
Yeah. We were super excited. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I see your bids. Thank you so much. Yes, I love 1940s. It is stunning. Just stunning. Yep, does have an animated feel. I agree. Yes, Tiffany inspired indeed. Bougie for the time. So we are going to start a countdown, you guys. Thank you so much for your bids. And thank you for finding these finds as exciting as we do. We love this stuff and love bringing it to you every week. So here we go, guys. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end on this gorgeous 1940s pearl china piece with the 22 karat gold accents. It is definitely a stunner. Well, we love new bidders for Rose Thrifters. So welcome. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Just waiting for Robin Williams to pop out, right? I know. And there's my bid
for Rose.
Amy. So for Rose Thrifters, thank you so much. You are going to get the entire set for $55. Congratulations. And for Rose, just make sure to email us your info. This is the email address. I need your PayPal info and your YouTube username and what you claimed. And we'll get you invoiced. Probably be invoicing what, David?
Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
And Lisa Powers, I saw your question in there. Yeah. All you have to do is just email us to the email address right there. And we just need your YouTube name, email address, shipping address, and all that, like Sarah said. All right.
Thank you, guys. Enjoy. It's gorgeous. Congratulations for Rose, and welcome to the live sale. We're so thrilled you're here. Thank you.
All right. My next find, thank you, Lisa. My next find is going to be choice on some folk art, vintage folk art. I'm starting these off at $18 each. First off, we have this beautiful Tonala style. It is Mexican pottery, signed. Looks like it was a rainy day. But it is signed, but it is not Tonala. It's Tonala style. Really nice quality. And I'm just going to show you the painting on the back. Love the colors that they used on this one, the greens, blues, and yellows, and some blacks. Nice and earthy. And the way he sits like he's about to eat a little bit of snack. I think he's a real nice piece for the bookshelf. Second choice is Santa Clara pottery. Now, if you know your Santa Clara pottery, you know these little pieces are up there. Usually this pig, these kind of guys usually go for anywhere for 35 to 60.
David, that's Santa Clara.
Yeah, that's Santa Clara.
The kind of pottery that my mom and dad collected back in the 80s. And it was very valuable then. I can only imagine what it is now.
Yeah, it's even more, and it's very desirable depending on what you do collect. Folk art, pottery pieces, Santa Clara is pretty much top notch, known for a very, very minimalist style on their shapes. Just give you the shapes of the animals and different pieces they're trying to replicate. And you can definitely tell a difference between Santa Clara pottery and other pottery, because they do have on these smooth pottery, and then they mix in with just a texture with no cover over that. And it also goes to the bottom, and they just put little holes for their nose and mouths and eyes. So they're all very, I don't know what you would call them, just very, very interesting.
Well, a lot of the Santa Clara was made back in the 20s too. So, you know, it depending on which, they're famous for their blackware pottery, and it's all done in black. A lot of it's carved. It's really beautiful. Yeah, that's cool. David, I didn't know that was Santa Clara when you picked it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's a fun little guy. And I've sold Santa Clara a couple times. I do have a couple of my own pieces that I've kept. He's a pig or a pit bull, if you want to call him a pit bull. But yeah, he's a nice little oinker. And once again, he's got a nice textured tail.
Yes. And fun fact, we're in Colorado. So Santa Clara was made in New Mexico. So we do find a decent amount of it from now and then. And the last Santa Clara we sold were little animals too, I think.
Yeah. I can't remember what the animals were. I want to say I did have a pig, but they were definitely animals. I think
very valuable. I can't believe.
Very valuable, very collectible.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, I got a good price on it, and I thought this was a good place to bring it. I know a lot of people out there like to collect their minis. So
Yeah, she wants
$18 for choice, which is a steal of a deal. But if there's no interest, I can bring them back for the recap. I know I want bacon too.
Yeah. Yeah. All righty. So let's see here. I have a couple of brooches. We're going to do choice on these. And I'm starting at $10, David, on the choice. So first up is this gorgeous, and these are both 3 1/4 wide.
Sarah, Karen just put in a bid.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'll go ahead and do a countdown.
Yeah.
So if any other interest, that is totally fine. You can go ahead and put in a bid now. This is going to be for choice.
Mm-hmm.
And right now we're at 18, looking for 19. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Aren't they a fun pair?
They're amazing. Kisses. Look at it. Oh, that's nice. Hey, David.
Hi.
Why's that?
Where have you been,
David?
What?
Why's that pig on that bird?
Well, he was just resting on there.
I don't like that.
You don't like that at all.
Make it stop. Hi, I missed you. Have you seen my Christmas tree?
No. Yes, I have. Not recently, but I don't really want to. Okay, so Karen Williams, your bid of 18 gets it. So let me know if you want Birdie or if you want Piggy, or you can do both.
Birdie or Piggy, Karen? Okay. All right.
Thanks, Karen.
Back off, Chachi. That's right, Susan. All right. Okay, so $10 for choice on these brooches, and they are really, really cool. They're very groovy, very retro flower power mod. And these are little beads that are strung onto the back of this. So the little, I think it's cute because the little flower petals kind of move on it. They have a little bit of movement with you. And the back of it is metal, as you can see. And it's like a navy blue with the cute little white polka dots all over it. And it is darling. So this measures 3 1/4 wide. So that is going to be choice number 1. And then choice number 2 is another flower power little mod pin. And this one is blue and green. And it's like an enamel pin with gold background. So it's really pretty. And it's the same size. It's also 3 1/4. So these are nice and large. You can see how that is, or if you wanted to put it like on a bow in your hair. These are just so cool. So vintage pins are the best. I am terrible about accessorizing. If it's not something I can quickly throw on, I'm terrible about it. But I know so many of you guys do amazing things with vintage brooches and love to collect them, and I couldn't leave these behind. So these are going to be your choices, $10. They're nice and big, very flower power mod retro fun.
More green and blue mixed together. I love it.
I know. We have a whole thing going on, don't we? Green and blue.
Cha-ching,
hello, Rural Squirrel. Congratulations. You are the winner. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably like, what? Hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome. It is great to see you guys. Over 200 of you here. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for the bids and supporting our small biz. I'm going to start a countdown. I see Patsy's in at 13, and this is going to be for choice of brooches. Okay. Yeah, I agree. They'd be a fantastic gift. No doubt. Yes. And polka dots are fun, Karen. I agree. So here we go. I'm going to start a countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid end on these two really cool big floral brooches.
They are cool.
They're fun. Trindlin, I see you. Patsy, I see you. Thank you guys so much. That's okay, Heidi. We're so darn glad you're here.
Yeah. Get some rest.
Get some rest. We'll see you
4 a.m.
next.
I'm guessing Heidi's probably starting her day.
Yeah, Heidi's I think she's in Belgium. Where are you, Heidi? I can't remember. All right. So Patsy for 16 is going to have first choice. Lisa Day, your 15 came in after the bid in, dear. So Patsy, do you want blue and green or do you want navy? Okay. Blue and green or navy. And then Trendlin, you would have second choice at 15. So I will wait to hear from you ladies and we're going to throw it back on over to David. Thank you guys.
Okay. Sounds good. Those are fun. Yes. My next item, I'm starting out at 34. Now hear me out. When I first found this, I was thinking, I'm going to start this probably at $15. Belgium, yes. This is antique. Now this is an antique brass bowl. And I'm going to show you the marking on here. I did find this marking and was able to locate where it was created. This is actually antique imperial Russian hammered brass. So this is, and Patsy wants both. It is a hammered brass bowl from Russia, and it dates from 1890 to 1910, right in there. It was made. And the last one that was sold online, this exact size, last one of these that sold online was over $80. Now, that is because it is antique. Now, you can find brass pieces that look similar to this, and that's great. It's just like repro things that have been done in the past on all different types of vintage. But this one is the actual antique piece, which for collectors out there, it is always nice to have that real piece. And it is a more iconic style design with the hammered brass as well as those 3 feet. They kind of look like, I don't know what kind of feet. Are those huge?
Yes, hammered brass.
Yes, hammered.
Hammered Russian brass bowl, very early mission style. Beginning of the arts and crafts era, Cha-Ching King said. That's so cool. Well, David said, because I looked at him and I was like, it's a brass bowl. And he's like, no, it's Russian brass. And I was like, is that a thing? So I learned something new in this too.
Yes. And the hammered brass, what that means is what they do is they go through and they hammer this design in. Now, if we were to go and take some brass with a hammer, it wouldn't look this organized and controlled. This piece is very, bear paw claws, very controlled. You can see it was deliberately hammered perfectly in line, and that's what makes it so special. It is a handmade brass piece with a lot of extra detail after it was sculpted together. I think either bear feet or maybe wolf or something. But yeah, I'd say bear because of Russia. Heck yeah. But as you can see, it is used, and there's no dings or anything, just a very, very old piece. It measures right at 6 inches diameter and then 3.5 inches tall. And once again, I just want to show you how it looks when it is sitting there. You can see those feet.
It'd be pretty with a plant in it, actually. I think that would be like so good with a plant in it.
Yeah, correct wordsmith. Exactly. India pieces and all that. I'm not talking them down. I sell those brass pieces all the time. This one is not starting lower than 34 because it is a legit antique brass piece with its stamp on the bottom, and it is a very collectible piece from Russia. So Dawn, I see you in at 31. Nice to see you, Dawn. And Patsy, I see you in at 34. Appreciate it. I'll go ahead and start a countdown. I wish I had greenery. Yeah, let me get a hot tub. I wish I had greenery to put in there, but I've got a plant right here. So just imagine that plant sitting right in there. Isn't that beautiful?
It is. Yeah. I love it.
Frodo feet. Totally. All right, we're going to count down. Patsy is leading at 36. Thank you guys so much for appreciating it. That's a beautiful, beautiful antique piece. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
David, you're with Susan, girl. Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm a freak.
Yes. Mass production is fine, but this is special.
Right. Exactly, wordsmith. Well said.
100%.
Well said.
It's
Your
beautiful.
name
And
is earned.
actually, David was like, Sarah, these go for like over $80. And I was like, really? Like, I couldn't believe it. Again, I learned a new thing about brass. So
Same.
really
Same.
interesting.
Yeah. All right. There's our bid end. So I believe, we have Patsy with a just in case of 46 and Don, you're just in case of 40. So Patsy for 41, this is yours. Thank you so much. You're going to love it. It is a beautiful piece.
It is. It's really pretty. Awesome. All right. So I have some great blown glass art books. And I know you'll recognize the artist. And I will tell you, for me, I was really excited to find these because I'm a big fan myself. So these are Chihuly books. I have 3 of them, and they're going to be choice starting at $14 each. This first one is Chihuly over Venice. And I will tell you how I got excited about Chihuly once upon a time. Back in my 20s, I used to watch Frasier religiously. Okay. I was a big Cheers fan, and then went over to Frasier, and I loved Frasier. And Frasier had a piece of Chihuly in his apartment in Seattle. And of course, I loved Seattle too when I was younger, and I always thought that that's where I should be. So I ended up finding these books and getting into Chihuly's blown glass pieces. If you are not familiar with Chihuly, well, he did an entire installment in Venice in 1996, and he put his blown glass pieces in the canals. He put them in water. He put them in doorways, and he did an entire installation there that is just absolutely next level. I actually had a lot of fun looking through this. So you can see, look, there's one of the canals. And it's so neat because you'll see these pictures in this book, and there's huge Chihuly pieces floating in these canals. And it tells you where the installments were. And then it also gives you pictures, and they're huge. If you're not familiar with Chihuly, well, he is an artist that does these enormous type of really mod funky looking chandeliers and blown art glass pieces that are just next level. In fact, when you walk into the Venetian in Las Vegas, huge, like if you look up at the jellyfish ceiling, if you've ever been to the Venetian in Vegas, that art installation is Chihuly. Okay. So we've seen some of his beautiful pieces. We used to shoot weddings at a venue that had a huge Chihuly over the dance floor that was gorgeous. So this is going to be your first choice. This is the installation that he did in Venice in 96. The book also came out in 96.
I agree, just a viewer. Niles. He was hilarious.
I loved Niles.
His character was amazing.
Niles, yes. And Roz and Daphne and everybody. Okay. So this is choice number 2. This is Chihuly from Fire. And this one dates to 95. Okay. And it has, oh my gosh, this has tons and tons of his work. Those were 2 loose pages that a collector that had this book prior to me had added to things for you to see. So again, if you're familiar with his art pieces, they are next level. He really gained a lot of popularity in the 90s, which of course is the time, when Frasier had one of his pieces. And the one in Frasier was kind of like a bowl. It sat on a pedestal, and it was a really abstract, funky looking bowl. But he did everything from large pieces to small pieces. He talks about his technique and so on. And there's some really obscure Chihuly pieces in this one. Okay. Excellent. So this is going to be choice number 2. And the whole thing has color pictures throughout. It's amazing. Number 3 is a book that currently is going for $95 online elsewhere. And it is called Chihuly Projects. I did pay up a little bit for this one. And this is Chihuly right here. This is him in the yellow pants, if you're wondering what he looks like. I can't remember his first name. I think it's something really common, like Max.
Sarah Lee said that she has a friend who dated Chihuly for quite a while.
Oh my God, that is so wild. Well, there he is. That's who your friend dated. He's an interesting looking fellow. Kind of looks like Richard Simmons with the hair a little bit. Yeah. Right. But it says Dale Chihuly's dynamic, improbable, flamboyant, and ravishingly beautiful creations have dazzled the public for over 3 decades and have won him international fame as the premier artist working in glass today. His blown glass works are on display in more than 180 museums around the world, and perhaps nothing Chihuly has done can match the drama and emotional impact of his spectacular large-scale installations. And that's what's so neat about the book in Venice is it shows you the entire installation. But his outdoor installations, like he did one at the Denver Botanical Gardens, not too far from me. Oh my God, they're in the flower gardens and amongst botanicals and so on. Just so good. Okay. So anyway, I could go on about Chihuly for a while, and I owe my love of Chihuly to Fraser in the 90s. All right. So this book is pretty spectacular. It has some gorgeous, just from a photography aspect alone, the photography is really good. But the art pieces are just spectacular, and it shows you the process and the colors. So this is going to be for choice between the 3 books. Chihuly Projects, Chihuly Form from Fire, and Chihuly in Venice. All right. So I'm going to start a countdown, guys. These are all hardback, nice coffee table books in good shape. Binding is good. Everything's good. All right. So I'm going to start a countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 9. No, wait. 10, 9. I can't count anymore. 7. No, God. 8, 7. Sorry. 6, 5, 4.
With these.
3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid end. Thank you guys so much. Biltmore Estates featured his work several years ago. Yeah, I never got up to go to the Botanical Garden Chihuly exhibit, but I saw the pictures and it was so beautiful. Just next level, like spectacular, otherworldly stuff. All right, there is my bid end. Patsy had a just in case of 38. Tracy Shepard had a just in case of 30. So for 31, Patsy, you are going to have choice. And we're just going to do the 1, 2, 3 system on this one, okay? So this is going to be 1. This is going to be 2. And this is going to be 3. All right. Okay. So Patsy, let me know if you want 1, 2, or 3, or you can take all. And then behind Patsy was going to be Tracy at 30. And then I think Wordsmith at 25.
Yes.
All right. So the 3 of you, let me know what you want to do. I will pay attention to the comments and we'll go back over to David. Thank you guys.
Okay.
I love those.
Yeah. They are amazing. Oh, wait. Okay. So I'm going to start these at $10 for choice. Sarah, if you don't mind putting that in there, I was going to,
You got it. Patsy, I got you for all. Thank you, honey. All right. So 10 for choice, David.
Yes, for choice, 10. And I have some vinyl for you. So we're going to start actually from the back. Concert of Lovers. How did that happen? Okay. Everything's out of order. I don't know how it happened. We're going to go for it. Okay. So first I have, now all of these records have some wear. So they do have a little bit of rub marking on all of them, but none of them are damaged to the point of no return. They do all have good vinyl in them and sleeves. So these are great for display or for use. So your first one here is Concert for Lovers. And as you can see, Valentine's Day is coming up. I think that's perfect for it.
Cute.
But by Ferrante and Teicher. And fun fact is Fraser talks about Ferrante and Teicher on the show as well, because they were definitely known for their obscure versions of different songs and different types of techniques that they used to play. Now this record right here does go for 15 to 30 in there because it is a little bit harder to find. So that is going to be your first one. And if you know me, I love Herb Albert and his Tijuana brass.
Herb Alberts.
Yes. So now this vinyl actually is a little bit more on the collectible side, not as easy to find. This one here, and it's called Herb Albert's Ninth. So Ninth Symphony basically is what they're talking about. On the back, you've got great images
Get Herb.
of Trumpet Man and even his picture right there. But you can see all the different songs on the vinyl. Get in there.
Awesome.
So that's going to be your next choice here. And the first two, okay, so the first one was 1963, and that last one was 1967. Next up is South Pacific. I love the cover on this one.
Yeah, that's
you can see a little wear marks, but this would frame beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, they all have their original vinyls inside of them. And this one was done in 1958. So this one is actually the original releasing. And it's in great condition as well. I think these are great to put in a frame or just put on a shelf, just lean up on a shelf. Next up is Oklahoma. I have Oklahoma, and it is the original cast album.
Nice.
So it's the original cast, recorded in 1943. Sorry, 1943 recording.
Chicks and ducks and geese bed Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey. I had to sing that in choir in 7th grade. Yeah.
That song. Oh my gosh. So last but not least, I have Breakfast at Tiffany's. And this one is in nice condition as well. Definitely frameable.
Cute.
It does still have the original tags containing the hit Moon River. I think that looks really good. Right? Moon River. And we have some movie shots of Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Love it.
All right. So those are your choices. I just thought these records would be really fun on a display, or if you're a vinyl collector, like to play them. They're all playable and definitely give you the nostalgia from the past. So I'm just going to go through them one more time. So Concert for Lovers, Ferranti and Tiker. We also have Breakfast at Tiffany's. And next up, Oklahoma. Oklahoma.
Let's sing all the songs.
Yeah, South Pacific. Why not? And then last but not least, Upside Down and All.
Herb
Albert. All right, so we're going to go. Yeah, Moon River is a pretty sad song. I'm going to count down. Maggie's in at 10. You can take all or you can take one. So if anyone else is interested, you can always put a 10 in there or an 11. So I'm going to count down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. That's awesome, Susan.
Oh my God, Susan, that's so cool. I love the memories that we all have with the old music and the old media. It's fun. Yeah. Music beyond anything. I think that and smell evokes a certain whatever of nostalgia. I love it.
100%. Okay, so there's our bid end. Glowy Girl wins the first choice at 11. So how complicated can I make this?
Let's number them.
Okay, so here's 1. And if you're a backup, be watching. So this is 1, and put in the ones you want. This is number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5.
All right. So Glowy Girl is going to be our first choice. And then behind her is going to be Maggie.
Did I get it?
So Glowy Girl and Maggie. Let David know which ones you want.
I think I'm out of order now.
Thank you guys so much. Hopefully you don't want the
same one. I'm out of order. I got them out of order. Oh, so God, 1.
David. Oh, God. 2? This is going to be nice and confusing.
Yeah. Okay.
That wasn't it.
No. Okay. So 1.
1.
That was 2.
2.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to take, thank goodness she wrote it in. Herb and FT.
And
Oklahoma.
Let's get Oklahoma out. Got you, Oklahoma. And last but not
this
least,
is like selling with your spouse. So someday we'll make that happen for you too, Daniel. Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Failure.
So she's going to pass.
And okay, Maggie wants to pass. Got it. All right. I'll bring the others for a recap. Thank you guys.
Oh my God. Alrighty. So I told you that I was kind of going outside the norm. Well, wait. I'm going to do this before I do that. Okay. Never mind. That's my next item. All right. So first off, I have a darling little poodle. And I will tell you, I had a really hard time finding any information on her whatsoever. I'm unsure of her brand. I'm starting her at 20, and I'm going to show you she's missing a flower right there. Okay. It's not, and that's on her backside. So that is her only issue, is that she is missing a flower right there. Otherwise, all of her flowers are intact and there, and she is so cute. So darn cute. So she is a big girl, and she's a large white poodle figurine. She's not a chain figurine. And look at her eyes. They gave her a smoky eye, and she's
Yeah.
got the cutest little eyebrows. And she is beautiful. I love the spaghetti trim that's on the hat. But if you notice, look at her fur. They look like little rosettes all over her.
Yeah.
Isn't that cute? It's her curly poodle fur, but it also looks like rosettes, which I think is precious for Valentine's Day. Very kitschy and cute.
Yeah.
I do believe she dates to the 50s. And again, not a brand that I could find. I was talking to Amy about it, Enamour Amy. And I think Amy said that she might be Atlas of Japan.
Yeah.
But there's no markings on her. And it looks like there's some schmutz on her tummy where she probably had a Japan sticker at one point, but she no longer does. So I just think she's absolutely wonderful. And she's just such a good size. So she's 7 inches long and she's 6.5 inches tall. So she's pretty big when it comes to the ceramic poodle size,
Yeah.
and she's a different one that you're not going to find every day. So just darling. And again, she's missing a rosette right back here on her leg. Okay. It does not affect display for her whatsoever, but she is missing a little rosette. I wanted to let you know. And again, we think she's Atlas Japan, but not sure. And she's a big girl. So I love her. I think she's darling and super cute for your kitschy Valentine's display. She'd look so cute with like a flower frog with some little vintage Valentines and so on.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to start a countdown, you guys. I see your bids. This is the time to throw in your just in case bids. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid end. Yes, perfectly acceptable shelf piece. Indeed. Indubitably. I do believe you are correct, sir. Yes. So Nicholas F., I see your just in case. Cute Fluff has a just in case. Gloria has a just in case. Thank you guys so much for your bids. I appreciate all of you. And there's my bid in from Amy. So Gloria for 36, she is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. I do have another pink poodle coming later. All right. So
Okay.
if you get this poodle and you're wanting another poodle, I do have another one coming.
We got another dog coming. All right. So I've got a hooter, nice little owl on wood. I'm starting it off at 25. This is excellent quality, excellent condition, a Cryptomeria owl, and he is on his tree stump.
This is
Love
good.
this piece. It's one whole piece, so it's all attached. The owl, of course, is attached here, but just wanted to show you how it is attached. And it does have its original hanger on there, so it's an easy purchase and play. So Tracy, I see you in at 25. These are getting harder to find, especially in decent condition.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of
Let's
a
try.
Tootsie Pop?
No,
One,
not liquid. One, two, a three.
Okay.
No,
Me.
he's licking it. All right.
Mm.
Beautiful wood. The detail that they get in this wood with the beautiful lines. I just think it's amazing, especially
I
right
love
here on the owl.
Clara. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
These pieces are
stuff.
super collectible too. I know a lot of people on Instagram that collect these.
Yeah. Yeah. Very collectible on Instagram. If you have a 70s vibe going on in your house, this has to be in there for sure. And it is a nice size, 14 inches tall. 14 inches tall.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
And you can see that wood is in excellent condition. I didn't have to polish it or anything. It has been taken well care of. So definitely a good piece. I'm going to count down. The touches and licks. No. I'm going to count down because we do have quite a bit left to still go through.
Oh, yeah.
Tracy Shepard, thank you so much. You're in the lead at 25. I'm going to count down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Beautiful wood. And it does sit out nicely, about 2 inches, 2.5 inches. So a nice 3D effect going on there.
Cute, Susan. I know. I love, and they have little metal eyes always with felt behind them. I just love how they made these.
Yeah.
Tracy had it just in case and does not need it. So
it.
Tracy, for 25, this is coming to you.
Thank you, Tracy.
Congratulations. Yay.
Congrats, Tracy.
Awesome. All right. So I have something a little off the beaten path, okay? And I like to do that. And I figured, you know what? We've all seen 4,000 pieces of Viking glass, and that's fun. And if you're a collector, that's great. I have a piece of Viking glass I'm going to bring back to the recap. But I'm trying to find some things that speak to my soul that I think would speak to yours that are just a little on the different side, okay? And these two pieces are going to be for choice, David.
Okay.
And the choice is going to start at $20. This is a local artist in Colorado Springs, but they are vintage and a little older. So this is a mixed media art acrylic collage. I'm going to leave the interpretation open to you, the viewer, okay? And these are $20 each. I have two. They're both by the same artist. And the artist's name is Anne Cole. Okay. Now, I'm going to just let you pan on this. It is all mixed media, so some was possibly cut out and applied. And I think it is a really interesting piece. It's called The Bathers. It is, it does have the piece info on the back as well as her phone number. Okay. And it is professionally framed and you do have a wire to hang it. It is a really interesting piece. So let me get up close again so you can see what's going on. That is actually like a vase of some sort. And then you got little people.
Sharpie.
All doing some sort of bathing. And then it looks like these are women likely in Afghanistan. So it's a mixed media acrylic piece. I think it's pretty fascinating.
Steampunk, yeah.
Totally different. And the size on this, just so you know, the size, this is 19 by 13. Okay.
And I love the Salvador, 100%.
Yeah. Really different. And again, these are original acrylic mixed media art collages. And this is signed by the artist. I've run into some cool art lately, basically.
Yeah.
So this is going to be option number 1. It's different. It's weird. I know it's a little out of my normal wheelhouse. All right. But I found these and I thought they were great. The second piece, same artist. This is a mixed media piece. And it has quite a bit of depth. And this one is unnamed, but it is signed. And again, mixed media on acrylic. Okay, very different.
Oh yeah, this one's I love this one.
It's very different. So I'm going to show you the bottom. You've got, looks like housing stacked up. We have a snake, and there's her signature again. And this one measures 24.5 by 12. So it's 24 tall, 12 wide. Interesting, right?
Yeah, amazing.
Everything from the Colosseum to some looks like ancient Ming Dynasty type of stuff. Yeah, very, very different. Again, nicely framed, has a hanger on the back ready to go on the wall. And these are just one of a kind, right? It's signed. You will not find this art piece anywhere else. These were not made to have lithos or repros. This is original art, which I really enjoy. If you know me personally, you know I am kind of a big art nerd anyway. So I'm trying to branch out a little on the things that I bring you because I want you to have and get to, experience art that no one else has, no one else has seen, maybe no one else has heard of. And yeah, these are amazing. They're amazing. So these are your choices. This is called The Bathers by Anne Cole. And this one is unnamed. Yeah, it's a foo dog. That's right. Exactly right. So again, this one's 24.5 by 12, 24.5 tall by 12 wide. And this is 19 tall by 13 wide. So I'm going to start a countdown. All right. Think about which ones you like, which ones you want. I hope I've been able to do them justice because honestly, they are quite impressive up close. I was also really impressed. Some mixed media art is not that well done. These are really nicely done. And they're
and part of it's the coloring. You've got the blues and greens together. I hate to keep saying it, but there's something about blues and greens and earth tones mixed together just pops.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's gentle on the eyes.
Absolutely beautiful. All right, guys, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid end. Again, the artist's name is Anne, A-N-N-E, Cole, K-O-H-L, and she is a local Colorado artist, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mixed media on acrylic. They are signed, one of a kind. So cool. Hi, Asia is love. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you guys.
Big
There's my bid in. Susan Jackson is going to take first choice at 23. And then Karen Williams, you are going to have second choice at 20. So let me know, Susan and Karen, what you want to do. And I will wait in the comment to hear from you girls because you are old pros. And David, we will go back to you. Thank you guys so much.
All right. So I have an interesting find in here. And it's one of those pieces I could not find online. But it is something. We know it's something. We just don't know what it is. First, I do want to just point out there's just a little bit of like a hairline right up here. It doesn't affect its usability or display, but I just wanted to show that is there.
Got it, ladies. Thank you.
Just a little hairline. Awesome. And this, from the style and the looks of it, late 80s, early 90s is what I'm thinking. Makes me think of that show. Now I'm drawing a blank. It was a 90s show. But it is marked or signed, and I believe it's signed N. It could be Z, but I think it looks more like an N. And just has a very retro, modern design to it. Very neat picture. I have no idea who the maker is, except that they like to put a Z or an N on the bottom of their work. The sculpt, though, it almost looks like steps going up, and it is all one unit. And you can see all the colors that are popping in there, almost like acid wash style.
Yeah, this is so different. It's a weird one. I don't know how I feel about it, but I love it. It's because it's so different, and because I don't think you're going to find another one quite like it. The sculpt is so
alone. Yeah, it is a very interesting picture. It's got a nice hefty handle, large handle, definitely usable. No issues for use. And once again, I spent probably 2 hours on this piece
Yeah,
over the
we
last
both
couple of
tried to
days.
look for it.
Could not find it. And Sarah found it, and I as soon as she showed it to me, I was like, heck yeah, I
It's
love it.
just different, you know. Again, that's I think what we're striving for this year too is different stuff, quality stuff, maybe stuff you haven't seen before, you know,
Right,
sprinkled in some things you have, but we're
right.
striving to try to bring you guys stuff that you haven't seen before because it's just weird. And
Yeah. Well, and
we
that's
both enjoy that kind of stuff, and I know that you guys do too.
yeah, and that's the neat thing about picking and thrifting is we find things all the time that are of quality that we've never seen before. So this is definitely one of those types of pieces, and unfortunately, because of the color tone, there's just no way to really get an image search. But
Mm-mm.
like I said, it is a quality pottery piece picture marked with an N. Definitely
Of
late
course,
80s, like early 90s, right in like 1990. I'm thinking like the style itself,
I have no idea.
I don't know either, but like it just reminds me of like, the show Different World that was on has that same style from that
Yeah,
time period.
I loved A Different World. Oh my God,
Oh, yeah,
yes.
it was a great show. And it measures right at 8 inches tall. But I am not seeing any interest, so I will put this back and bring it back for the recap.
It's trippy and cool. I like
Thank
it.
you. I
All
agree.
right. So I'm going to do choice on these little cuties. I was thinking Valentine's display when I picked these up. And I'm going to start the choice at $10. Okay. First up for choice is this little cutie. I told you I had another poodle, and I do. And she's a pink spaghetti poodle. And she is numbered on the bottom. And everything I found on her points to Lefton. She doesn't have her sticker, but I'm 99% certain she is Lefton. She's either Lefton or a narco, but the anarcho ones had fluffy jowls and she does not. She just has little gold on her jowls, so I'm pretty confident she's Lefton. And she is very, very cute. Now, she, of course, would have had some chained babies at one point, but you know what you can do with these little spouts right here? If you ever find them without their chain babies, run a little ribbon through there and just tie a bow for her neck. And that alleviates the issue of her little chain right there. So she's really cute. Again, no issues on her. She is Lefton, and I love her little eyes and her spaghetti
Yeah.
with the gold trim and everything. She has little gold accents throughout. So she's a cutie. That's choice one. Choice two is this little crazy girl, and she's amazing. She is a kitschy little funny baby. She's a redhead, and I love the color of her dress. Look, she's got her
I'll be
pocketbook.
right back.
I'm heading to the Walmarts. She's going to Walmart's, and I gotta get gumdrops for my gumdrop tree. That is exactly the mission she's on. She's going to get gumdrops for her gumdrop tree from the Walmart. She's got freckles, and she is a real cutie. She's very different, and she is made by Wales, made in Japan, as you can see on the sticker there. So that is going to be choice number two. So choice number one, choice number two, both cute to tuck into your Valentine's displays and a whole lot of fun. So I'm going to start a countdown. If you want to throw out your just in case bids, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end for choice. Thanks so much for your bids, guys. Cutie pies.
That one.
I know. I love the little kitschy fun guys. They're so cute. She is. I know, Heather. I agree. She is hysterical. She's silly. I'm going to get gumdrops for my gumdrop tree. I've got my pocketbook here. I'm winking at you.
No.
Wink. Kisses. Okay, so Gloria had a just in case of 25. Gloria for 22. Let me know if you would like poodle or girl, or you can take them both. And then cute fluff, you would have back up at 21. And then behind cute fluff is going to be Alicia at 16. So, ladies, I will stay tuned in the comments. Gloria's going to take the pink poodle. You got it, girly. So cute fluff. If you want little girl with her pocketbook, let me know. And if not, that's okay too. And then Alicia, you would be back up on this little gal at 16. I think that was it, except for Steel Whisper at 14. Okay. So I'll move it back on over to David. You guys can let me know what you want to do in the comments. Thank you.
Perfect. Okay, so this is my last book for the night, and I'm starting it at $20. This is antique. It is Burns illustrated. So Burns' name is Robert Burns, and this contains a bunch of his poems as well as some of his writings, letters to other people. So Cute Flesh said she wanted the poodle. So I'm just going to show you. It does still have its beautiful gold gilding all the way. And it was at one point.
Steel, if you want the little lady, let me know. Steel.
Yes.
Okay.
And at one point, it was property at a junior college library. But I'm going to show you. This is a beautiful, beautiful condition book. The binding is in great condition, and there are illustrations in there, really nice illustrations here and there. This dates somewhere between 1885 and about 1905, somewhere in there on this version. It is not actually dated inside this book, which is unusual. Most books you find will have a date. This one actually does not have a date, but it has the leather-bound cover with the gilt engraving, and it's embossed, raised up a little bit all the way around, and it's a beautiful book to have sitting on your bookshelf or in a display. But the cool thing is Robert Burns is well known for a few of his really beautiful poets. Yeah, he's the poet of Scotland.
Yes,
absolutely right.
He
is a Scottish icon still to this day.
Yes.
His big hits were Old Lang Syne. We just finished singing that last week.
Right.
And Red Rose is another one of his. Okay. But he's got a bunch of.
I don't know that one, but I know Old Lang Syne.
I don't either.
Yeah. Odd Lang Syne, whatever.
Yeah, I know that's a hard one to know. But this book generally goes. Some of the newer books with Burns illustrated with illustrations in it go anywhere from 80 to 100. Nice. And this one right here is in excellent condition with that gold on the edging. And let me see. I'm going to just pull up a couple of here. This one is To a Lady.
Oh, let's hear it.
Intended to be written below a noble earl's picture. Whose is that noble, dauntless brow? And whose that eye of fire? And whose that generous, princely mien? Mine, even rooted foes admire. Okay. So that's fun. not really a showstopper.
More poetry, David.
Okay, well, here's another one. This one is a song, Humors of Glen. Their groves so sweet, myrtles let foreign lands reckon, where bright beaming summers exalt the perfume, far dearer to me yon lone glen o' green Beckham. We the burn stealing underling yellow broom. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, definitely bring that to bed tonight. Yeah.
I know. We're gonna go through it. But it also has the chronological table in it, which is great. It starts out in the beginning and goes until it gets to the poems, and so it'll give you the time frame when he wrote different poems and when they were where he spent his summers and that kind of thing. So it is just a really nice book about Robert Burns and covering all of his works, including personal writings that were never shared except for in these books. I'm going to go ahead and count down. Dawn's in at 20 and 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Let's find one more letter.
I love it.
The TWA herds, huh? Well, it's a good one to read through.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, Nicholas, I see you in at 22. And there's our bid endeth. So, Nicholas, for 22, this is your booketh.
Oh my God. That's amazing. And that's Brenda. So Nicholas F. Congratulations, Brenda. That is
Congrats,
amazing.
Brenda.
That's a neat poetry book, actually.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that. I just am terrible at like reading the old Scottish or whatever that. Yeah, I'm just terrible at it, but they're great. I love them. Trying to figure out where I'm going from here. Okay. I'm going to do some really cool little golden books. I'm going to start these at $5 for choice, and we are going to do numbers on these, guys. We are doing numbers. All right. So let me get these. Actually, you know what? Let me do these in order of how I have them numbered. That will be very helpful for me.
Yes.
Okay. So first up, Hansel and Gretel. And this is from 1978. And it doesn't have any writing or anything on the insides. And definitely have these darling illustrations. I love how they made the little children's faces. The pictures are by Eloise Wilton. Look at that gingerbread house. It's enticing. I don't know. She might stick you in an oven. That's choice 1. Okay. Choice number 2 is The Musicians of Bremen. This is a classic little golden book. This one is from 1983. And it is a very, very sweet little story. And you've got your classic little rooster and doggy and kitty and donkey.
Yeah.
And they save the day. All right. So Musicians of Bremen from 1983. We have The Owl and the Pussycat from 1982. And I love this one. These have some really great little illustrations in them. Owl and Pussycat set out to sea, and they're having all these adventures and so on.
Dressy cat.
Yeah. Fun little golden books. These are great to read to kiddos at bedtime. But they're also fun to display and scrapbook with as well. So Owl and the Pussycat is number 3. Number 4 is going to be Home for a Bunny. This is a classic. I own this one and put it in my Easter display every year. This is from 1961. And it also is in good shape. And you've got all of the great little illustrations. Because, Bunny's got to find a home, right? He's got robins. So this is darling for your spring display. All right. So Home for a Bunny is choice number 4. Then we have Thumbelina from 1981. And that is going to be choice number 5. It's a great little story. Classic fairy tale of Miss Thumbelina. And the illustrations are great on this one as well. All right. So that is going to be number 5. Number 6 is the very best, Home for Me. And I am nuts for the illustrations of the doggy and the kitty and the bunny on this one. These guys are finding their home. Look at the turtle. He's helping make the bed. We've got all these little critters in here, and they're being very domestic. So they each took turns cooking on their little kitchen stove. When Bunny fixed the meal, she arranged lettuce leaves and carrot nibbles with artistic taste, but only Tweeterbird would eat any of them. And when Tweeter served worms and crispy chewy seeds, only Little Chick would eat those. So anyway, this book is darling. All right. So this is going to be choice number 6. Choice number 7 is our flag, which I thought would be fun in a 4th of July display. And our flag is from 1988. And it basically goes into our country and the history and so on of all of the different renditions of our flag. And then it has the Pledge of Allegiance in the back. So that's a fun one.
Cool.
All right. And then last but not least, number 8 is Peter Pan and Wendy from 1980. This is a classic. I owned this one myself. Tammy did write her name in there. Naughty Tammy.
Bad Tammy.
Yeah, Bad Tammy. And this is a cute little golden book as well. Classic tale of Peter Pan. And there's mean old Captain Hook, and he's got those little kids all tied up. So that is going to be your last choice at number 8. All right. So I'm going to go through these again real quick. We're going to do a countdown. Number 1 is Hansel and Gretel. Number 2 is the Musicians of Bremen. Number 3 is the Owl and the Pussycat. Number 4 is Home for a Bunny from 1961. Number 5 is Thumbelina from 1981. Number 6, The Very Best Home for Me, 1982. Our Flag, 1988. Or Peter Pan and Wendy from 1980. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid end. Thank you so much. I know a lot of you guys collect these for kiddos. A lot of these are just collectible to have for yourself. Maybe you had these as a kid. I like to display little golden books too, because they do sit up really well in different displays. If you want to open them slightly and just set them up, they look great.
Yeah.
So it looks like, okay.
Robin, just in case, came in.
14, and then Glowy and Robin came in. So Robin Watson for 15. You are going to have first choice. Let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Okay. So Robin, I will wait to hear from you. And then Patsy M is going to have second choice at 14. And then Glowy is going to come in at 10. And then Shannon at 7. So all of you guys, stay tuned. Let me know which ones you want. You can take as many as you want. All right. And congratulations. I don't know where Northwest went. She was here earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was here earlier. So Robin Watson is the winner, and then Patsy, and then Glowy, and then Shannon. All right. Yes.
Robin wants one in the flag.
And the flag. You got it, girly. So Hansel and Gretel and the flag are coming to you, Robin. Patsy, let me know if you want number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, or number 8. Okay. I know it is hard to remember numbers. I agree. So Patsy, waiting to hear from you after Robin, and then after Patsy is going to be Glowy Girl. So Glowy, let me know which numbers of the ones that you need. I know. Okay, Patsy wants number 8, Peter Pan. You got it, Patsy. That one's going to you. And then
Glowy Girl's next.
Glowy Girl. All right.
And she wants 4 and 6.
All right. So this was 2, this was 3, this was 4, that was 5, and this is 6. So she's going to take these 2 for Glowy Girl. And then behind Glowy Girl was Shannon Landry. Shannon, we have Thumbelina, Owl and Pussycat, or Musicians of Bremen left.
She said pass wanted flag.
Pass wanted flag. Okay, no worries. And I think, was that everybody? I think. Yeah, that was everybody. All right. So I'll bring these 3 back for the recap. Thanks, guys. Congratulations. Those are fun.
Yeah, those were great books too. All right. So guys, I've got a little paperweight for you. I'm starting this off at 19. It is perfect for your mermaid bathroom. 100%. We have a nice polished bottom. No stickers or anything. Definitely think it's Murano. And we've got the aquatic life going on in there. And my favorite is the controlled bubbles, the Bulacanti that they have in there. It comes up. I don't know if it's going to pick up, but the floral and the underwater vegetation finishes up into that bubble. So all the way around, you can see on the back side, you can see that bubble that is coming out of the vegetation. So each bubble finishes off the design when it gets right up close to the edge. So it's just a beautiful paperweight. It is a little bit bigger than some of the others I've brought. It's right at 4 inches, almost diameter. It is a little squatty fella. It does not glow, just to get that out there. There's no glowing going on, but it is just a beautiful standalone piece to sit on an edge of a table or at your desk. You can get lost in it up close. It's just a beautiful.
Yes. This is a big chunky one too.
Yeah.
This is not a little one. It is a big one.
Definitely looks like an underwater volcano. Yeah.
Oh.
There's a couple of different makers that made these types, and I don't remember the other name. St. Clair. So St. Clair is also one that I think it might be one of those two. Yeah, it's like an Easter egg. Yeah.
Easter egg. I love it.
You love it?
I want to eat
it. I do too. I love the yellows popping through and the little fishies. You want to eat the fish?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Bucky. We'll get you some chocolate after the show.
Okay.
Is that okay? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and count down. Steel Whisperer is in at 22. Yes, St. Clair glass. They also made these pieces. So it might be St. Clair. Like I said, there's no sticker, but it does have that beautiful polished base. So it is a very nice quality item and beautiful imagery coming through there. So Wordsmith, I see you in at 23. And let's start a countdown.
Beautiful.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Do you like it, Lemmy?
Oh, he loves it.
Oh, he's fascinated. Look at him. Yeah, there's all kinds of little fishies and stuff in there, Lemmy. Pretty cool.
He's trying to get in there, but no. He wants to go swimming.
He sure does.
Oh, good night, Dusty. Thank you so much for being here.
Good night, Dusty Moose. Good night.
Here. And there's our bid end. So Steel Whisperer had a just in case of 29, and Patsy had a just in case of 39. So for 30, Patsy M, this is yours. Thank you so much.
Patsy. That is a cool one. Well, while we're on the glass thing, I have a piece that I was excited to find. I found this last week out and about.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got a Murano made in Italy sticker on it. But when I Googled what that means, it said made in the style of Murano. So I don't know that this technically is going to fit the bill for Murano. I don't. So anyway, I'm going to start this at 20. It is like a lily tulip bowl, and it does have the classic Murano feel and style to it. And look, it's got gold. I don't know if you can see all those little dots.
Yeah, little flecks.
They are gold with red little flecks all throughout. And you can see the little flecks just shine, and the gold is so pretty. And then these corners are nice and pinched. You can see where the tool pinched it right here. Yeah. It was split here, pinched here, split here, pinched here. And you've got the result, which is this gorgeous little tulip lily shape. And it's really pretty. It's very different. Each petal is slightly different as well, the way it was crimped. And I just think it's lovely. Yeah. No bugs, no funkiness. This is the bottom. So it does have kind of a sanded bottom, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Almost kind of like a frost.
Yeah.
On the bottom from the white opalescent. But it's beautiful. And this actually measures 9 inches in diameter. And that would be from like tip to tip. Okay. So that's how I measured it. And it is beautiful. I know. I agree, Daniel. Making glass does look like fun. And all of those shows that have the glass blowing and so on, I've learned so much about how they have it on the thing, and then they pop it off of the, I can't even think of what it's called right now. But yeah, glass blowing is truly fascinating.
Blown away, I think.
We enjoy it. Blown away. Yes. All right. So again, you see the little gold flecks all throughout, and it's a pretty piece too for Valentine's Day with red and gold and
Yeah.
white. You can also make a nice Valentine's Day gift. Fill this full of really nice Godiva chocolates and hand it to your sweetheart. And I think she would love it. I know I would.
Yeah.
I think that's a great gift. So Shannon, I see you in at 20. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Wordsmith. Yeah, I knew when I found it, I was like, I feel like, it could be Murano, but I also wanted to make sure of what that said. And it was said styled in Murano. Now it still was made in Italy and it could be,
Right.
the same type of glass, but yes, it has a smooth and polished pontil, but it's kind of it's sandy almost. It's imperfect.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, it's beautiful. Just a beautiful piece of glass. And I'm going to start a countdown. We do have our original sticker on there, which says styled in the artisan craft style of Murano, basically. But it was made in Italy. So it is a quality piece of glass. It's lovely.
Yes.
All right, guys, I'm going to start a countdown. I see Robin's in at 21. Thanks so much for your bids, guys. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid end on this gorgeous piece of Italian blown glass. Super yummy. I like the shape most of all. I think the shape is just. Shannon has a just in case of 24. Robin has a just in case of 31. Thank you guys so much. And so Robin is going to take it for 25. Congratulations, Robin Watson. It is beautiful. Thank you.
Excellent. All right, guys. I have Snoopy. So I'm starting this guy off at $15. Let me tone my light down just a bit. He is, this one is made in 1970. And it is Snoopy on his house, and it's a bank. These are, you can find these every once in a while, and usually they're pretty torn up. This one is in pretty good condition. You can see that's where the bank is. Little bit of a flea bite taken off there from putting the coins in there. No problem with that. And they corked the bottom. I don't believe that's the original.
I think it is original.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, there you go. But he's in great condition. You see Snoopy is still on the front, and just great for your kitschy display. If you have a Snoopy display is great. If you have a kiddo that loves Snoopy, wonderful for collecting their little change to go out and go garage selling with you. And I see Karen in at 15. Thank you so much. Really nice and clean. I like the way it looks though when you look down on him. So when he's on a table and you look down, it just, that aerial shot of Snoopy on his house.
Oh my God, yes, so good.
Yeah, I love finding Snoopy stuff.
He finds the best Snoopy stuff ever. He really does. And I know so many of you guys collect Snoopy. So anytime we're out and we can find vintage Snoopy, we definitely try to grab it. Because I know a lot of you guys like to collect it. And this is a really cute one.
It really is. You have some surface crazing. That's not a crack or anything. That's just some crazing, line of crazy line. But just a great Snoopy piece. I'm going to go ahead and count down. It measures right at, I didn't measure it. How about that? Well, I think, it measures right about 6 inches tall.
Yeah.
Right at 6 inches tall. So counting down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Snoopy dog hanging on his house. What do you think he's doing right there? Do you think he's dreaming, or do you think he's coming up with a scheme?
I think he's thinking about dog treats and restful relaxation. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
He is.
Snoopy.
Iconic. All right, Karen, this is yours for 15. Thank you so much.
Congrats. All right, so David, I'm counting. I've got 1, 2, 3 things left.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yep.
All right, cool beans. All right. So next
I
step,
gotta let the dogs out.
all right, go ahead. Next step for me is going to be these little cuties, and I'm starting them at, let me type it in because he's letting dogs out. $10 for choice. If I could type in the word choice, there we go. All right, and these are going to be for figurines, and they are really cute. This first one is made by Lefton, and she is a little February girl. She's not an angel, she's a February girl. So, you know, Lefton made all kinds of angels and month girls and all of that. This is one of the girls, and like she's got her little purple flowers, which amazingly have not been chipped. And her little finger is pointing at them. I don't know if maybe they're a forget-me-not, but I thought they were really cute. And she does have February printed on her dress. And then on the bottom, she is marked Lefton. And there's her original Lefton sticker, Japan, right there. Okay. So she is going to be choice number 1. And she is a February girl, cute for your Valentine's Day displays or with your month girls. This girl is not dated, but I thought she was precious because she looks like she's reading a little Valentine or a Valentine's Day book. She's got on a pink polka dotted dress, and she's got her little red and white book. Look, she's got a little bow in her hair and a ponytail. So I think she is precious. Now, she is also marked made in Taiwan. Okay, so she would probably be like 70, late 70s, early 80s. And then this little Lefton girl, probably about the same era, honestly, I would say. So these are your choices. You can choose between this little gal. And again, I'm thinking Valentine's Day display. I just think she would be perfect in and amongst some vintage Valentines. She's such a cutie, and she's got a really sweet little face.
She does.
Mm-hmm. Or February with her long little ponytail, which is still intact as well, and that finger and her little flowers.
How did that finger last?
I don't know, but it is pointy, and she's serious about it. Violets for February. Thank you, Peter. Okay, that makes sense. February is us holding violets. February flower. That makes sense. So she is your little Lefton month girl. And then you have this little gal, which again looks cute, cute, cute for Valentine's Day. So this is for choice. Renee, what have you missed? Well, we've got about 3 rounds to go, and we do have quite a bit to recap. You will see. You will definitely see. So I don't see any interest on these. $10 for choice. If anyone is interested. Oh, thank you, Susan.
Oh,
so cute. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys. So I'm going to put them away, and we'll throw it back over to David, and I will bring them out for the recap.
Oh, Peg's in at 10.
Okay, Peg. I'm going to do a quick countdown, girly, and you can let me know which one.
There is a lag, so if any other interests, definitely put in a bid now.
If anyone else wants to get in on these, let me know. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Thank you, Peg Meg.
Peg Meg.
And I hope this gets to be one of your first purchases. So that's great. Awesome. There is, yes, Karen's do rock, Susan Jackson. We have all the Karens in the house. That's right. The Karen crew hangs out, and I love it.
Our bid end.
Peg Meg, let me know if you would like.
She wants the violet girl. She already put it in. She's already a
violet girl. Peg Meg, I like that in you. Congratulations. Yeah. She is yours for 10. Thank you so much.
Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So my next item is going to start at 14, and it is a fun little wooden piece. I've got my little German dog to help. She's going to sit in my lap. Here, let's get in the bed. Potatoes just went outside, and now it's time to be inside. So this is a little house music box, trinket dish. Works great. I'm going to go ahead and wind her up just a little bit. It does show marked in Japan, a little stamp for made in Japan. So it's just a little Swiss, like a cottage type of thing. You open her up, and it plays the music. And it is the theme from Doctors of Zhivago, Somewhere My Love.
Cute.
And so you've got the music box portion right there. And then just a little bit of room. You can put whatever you want in there. It also comes with its original important notice that came with it, and it talks about pulling a mechanism to get it to work, which it already has been pulled. But down at the bottom, someone did write down 10/29/79. Mary and I think Gary Berry. Mary and Gary Berry.
Mary, Berry, Jerry.
Yeah, Mary and Gary something. So anyways, I thought that was kind of a fun little touch. They definitely that they kept it with it. So I've just got that in there. But you can put rings and bracelets in here, not a lot. Or you can whatever you want to stash in there. Whatever, my love. And
whatever, my love.
It's 5.5 by 4. So it's a nice size. Barry, Larry, Daryl.
My other brother, Daryl.
All of them. Lemon. But this is a great piece to put in with your German stuff. Even though it is made in Japan, it is mirrored. Try to compete against some of the good woodwork by Germany makers. And it has a great hinge. The hinge is in great condition. No issues there. Yeah, stash devil's lettuce, anything you want in there.
I mean,
I'm no judge.
It's a weird place to put your pot, guys, but I guess.
It is. It's not it's a pot house. So $14 and yeah, nice roof. Some of them have little stones on the roof. This one's a nice simple one, which I kind of like that. You can definitely add it into different decorations, like your Christmas decorations, put bottle brush trees around it, and it can be a little winter house, little chalet.
Yes.
All right, but I am not seeing any interest. Once again, $14.
Oh my God, I want a Karen Crew shirt. Yes, we have to get Karen Crew shirts.
Oh yeah, Karen Crew. I dig it. I dig it. All right, I'll bring that back for the recap.
I love. That's hilarious, Susan. You're cracking me up. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of such a thing. Good grief.
Yeah,
all right.
Don't do that
So let's see here. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I've got another piece of art that's really cool. There it is. All right. So this is my next item, and I just love it. This artist passed away in 1993. His name is William Zdenak. It's Zdinak. Okay. And this is called In His Image. And obviously from far away, you can see Jesus with a crown of thorns, right? But when we get up on it, look at this.
Wow.
It is so cool. Now, it does have his signature, and it has all of these faces that make up the actual image. Do you see Gandhi in there?
Mm-hmm. Kennedy.
Mm-hmm. All right. What's awesome
Dr. Martin Luther King
with a little envelope on the back. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
And it's got a key to tell us who is what. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. So as you're looking at it, you've got Dr. Jonas Salk is right here. Dr. Jonas Salk, right there. You've got Robert Kennedy, number 2. Let's see. He's right there. So that'd be Bobby. And then we've got ex-governor of New York State, Avril Harriman. That was a new one to me. And that is number 3. This man right here.
Okay.
Okay. We've got Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is number 4. He's not hard to spot right there. And then John F. Kennedy is number 5.
Oh, what is the price, Sarah?
I'm starting this at 20. So JFK is 5 right here. And then we have Pope John the 13th right here underneath. That's Pope John the 13th right there. And then we have Martin Luther King. He is right here. MLK.
Yep.
All right. And then we have Bishop Fulton J. Sheen, number 8 right there. That's Bishop Sheen. I don't know who he is, but I'm guessing he's someone big in the Catholic Church. Pope Paul the Sixth is number 9 right here. And then we have Pope Pius, number 10 right there in the corner. And then number 11 is Henry Luce, Luce, and he is down here, Henry Luce. And then last is number 12, Alexander Graham Bell, and he is right there.
All and right. Patsy has a good question. Is this painted?
Is it painted?
Or is it a litho?
No, it's a textured litho.
It's a textured litho.
So I'm going to show you. You see the texture on this? Yeah, it is. It's not an original. It is a textured litho. Yeah, it's really cool, right? Just totally different. I had never seen it before. And I imagine it was popular probably back in the 60s in the Catholic Church. It does have some Catholic icons in it. But I just thought it was so neat. And I love that it does come with the little help me. The key, so you know what's what. And I think the background's also really pretty. I love the blue, and I think they did a beautiful job. And I love that it is signed by the original artist. And again, this litho, it's not an original.
Who is the baby? Does it say on?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't? Okay.
It does not say. We don't know who the baby is. Maybe the Gerber baby. I don't know.
We are the world.
I don't know. But it also has just some random faces in it too. So I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to start a countdown, guys. Yes. So not everyone has a name. Just the ones that were featured in the key is who I read. And there was 12 of them. Okay. So I'm going to start a countdown. Patsy's at 23. Oh, measurement wise, guys, this is 11.5 by 9.5. All right. And it does have a little hanger on the back, and I will include the key. I'll put it back in the envelope for you so you'll know who's what. All right. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In researching this, I found out that this artist was commissioned for a religious art show. That is how this piece actually came about. And one of his quotes about this, and it's called In His Image, that's the name of the piece. One of his quotes about this said, "Hurting one, we hurt all. Helping one, we help all."
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I love the theory behind that. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
So Peg Meg had a 26. Thank you so much, Peg. Patsy had a just in case of 37. So for 27, Patsy, this is coming to you. Congratulations, girlie. Thank you so much.
That's outstanding.
I thought it was unique. I hadn't seen it before. I loved it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of unique, I'm starting this at $18. Sarah found this when we were at an estate sale. This was from a German estate sale. A lot of Germany items. So I'm going to show you. It is a full photo album. The album is in nice condition, nice leather bound. I don't know, probably not real leather. Let me see. I don't know. It's by Intercraft in Japan. All right.
It might be vinyl or leather. I don't know.
Yeah, it actually has more of a leather feel, in my opinion, and smell. So it is marked on the first page, Helma, friends, and husband.
Love it.
Husband. And then in comments, it talks about the dates of the pictures and where they are.
Nice.
And it's all in German. So I'm just going to show you a real quick rundown. It's starting off at $18. This album is chock full of postcards as well as family snapshots in black and white. Great images to use if you are working on like an online presence. You can definitely take some of these pictures, take photos of them, and add captions to them. I think that would be amazing. But also really great just to put in your ephemera collection. This is all done in Germany, different trips and locations in Germany.
Beautiful.
So right here we do have some postcards in there. And this one on top says, oh yeah, it's all in German. So it's a real nice one. Let's see. Let's go on over. Here's some more. And once again, they're all in German. We've got different important places. And what is that one?
I don't know.
There's a little bit of waviness to the plastic, so it doesn't pop with the light.
These were those old photo albums that were not acid free. Do you guys remember these? Like, I remember all of my baby pictures and stuff are in photo albums like these.
Yes, same. Here, okay, so I love this picture right here. She's hanging out in a iconic space, I'm guessing. They're all fun pictures with a little bit of timeliness to it. You've got like this young feller. He's just hanging out at his desk.
I love it.
Really nice lighting on these.
And this was between 50 and 57, right?
50 and 57. Correct. And so we have tons of pictures of vacation time, but also hanging around on their property. Just a great ephemera.
Just laying in the sun on the beach. That was so cute.
Yeah. Right there.
Uh-huh.
And then, I love this one right here. Looks like husband. That's all we know. We don't know his name. Husband. Kind of looks like a Mork from Ork outfit or something.
What is he dressed up as?
I don't know. Might be his work outfit. I don't know.
I like all the fashion and the hairdos and like the pedal pusher pants.
Oh yeah, you got some really good fashion in here.
Yeah.
This was 52 right here.
Oh my God, this is great.
Very
Look
fun.
at him so proud of his weird outfit.
He's all about
it. It was Halloween.
Yeah. Now we have some bigger snapshots, little portraits done by their little point and shoot camera.
Oh, these are so great. Oh,
you can tell they had some amazing vacations, hanging out at a party.
Oh, did you see that Beasel devil on the wall in the party?
Yeah, right up here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Creepy.
So crazy.
And I'm skipping over some pages. They're all the same type of thing. There's a nice portrait, family portrait. All right, and so it's all coming for 18. We're going to finish up with a little barbecue. So they're out on the lake, and they decided to go ahead and get that pig and put it on a spigot.
Oh my Lord. We're roasting a pig.
Yeah, these pictures are great to go with anything pig related right here. And then right here at the end, that's a holy pig right there.
I feel like they maybe cooked him too long. What happened to that?
Someone got a bite of the pig.
Oh my.
All right, so that's all in there, and it also has these two that just fell out that were just in the back.
Jamie, yes, in German. Yeah, everything's in German.
Everything's in German, and these are 2 postcards also in German that were never put into the book. There's no point in me even trying to read that. So that all comes together. I'm not seeing, Lord of the Flies moment, 100%. Not seeing any interest, but the whole album with all the images in there and postcards, $18.
All right. Well, I think it's really cool. It's a freaking weird. Oh, Jamie's in at 18.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do a quick countdown. Let me.
And Jamie, this came from the big German estate sale.
Yes. So I'm taking these guys out just so they don't fall again. Tato's, no. She's rubbing up on Dave.
Tato's is rubbing on Dave.
Yes, she's rubbing on Dave. Stop. Leave him alone. Hey, man. Okay. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. There we go. So Jamie, we're just going to hold out and see if that bid end comes in fast enough so you can get this piece here. Yeah, Tato's. God, Tato's. Gosh, leave Dave alone. All right, Dave's going behind me. All right, there's our bid end. So Jamie, this is yours for 18.
Sorry, I was laughing. I was on mute. Okay. Oh,
man.
So this is my last.
Thanks, Jamie.
For choice. And I'm starting these at $6 for choice. First choice is From Beowulf to Virginia Woolf by Robert Manson Myers. Now the cover has a little like warped space on it, but the book isn't warped at all. It's nice. But the cover has that little fold in it. Okay. And this one is from 51, something like that. Yeah, 1952 by Robert Manson Myers. And looks like this is all about wolves. And the present study grew out of a doctoral disputation written at a fashionable Eastern finishing school. It appears now only after years of expensive revision and diligent research at the Harvard Theological Cemetery and the British Mausoleum. Grateful acknowledgement is hereby extended to my wife, who has requested that I withhold her name from this index.
Ooh.
She didn't want to know. All right. So basically everything is all about wolves, and it does talk about folklore. Everything from Zarathustra, King Arthur's Columbine, not concubine, Columbine.
Concubine.
The Great Wolf, Virginia Wolf, Beowulf, She-Wolf.
A lot of wolves.
And basically wolves' place in history with folklore and so on.
That's awesome.
Pretty interesting little read. That's first choice. Second choice is a classic by Jack London, The Sea Wolf. This is a Reader's Digest edition. And this one is 1989. And it's got all the chapters, and then it also has some little illustrations as well. But it is a classic tale of being at sea on a sailboat. All right. So I don't see any interest on these. And they're $6 for choice if you are interested in either book. And that is my last item for the night.
Okay. I'm done here.
So, David, do you want to do a recap? Should we recap?
Do I want to? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, both have.
Lisa's in at 6.
Okay, Lisa Day is in at 6. You got it, Lisa. I'm going to do a quick countdown. You can let me know if you want one or both. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. Thank you so much for your bids tonight, guys. And thank you for supporting small business every Sunday. You guys always show up for us, and we are really grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Clap for the wolf. Lisa Day, let me know if you want, we'll call this.
She wants the sea wolf.
You want sea wolf. All right. So Lisa Day is going to take sea wolf. You've got it, girly. Thank you so much.
Okay, so yeah, while Sarah writes that down, we're gonna go ahead and do a recap for any of you that are new. I know there's a couple of new people out there tonight. We will show an item that we brought earlier. We'll talk about it real fast and tell you the price. And if you're interested in that item, put in the comments the price and the name of the item, and you can claim it like that. If we get more than one person interested, we'll do a really fast countdown. Otherwise, it's just going to be whoever claims it. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my biggest item for $28. This beautiful velvet artwork in a really nice mid-century frame with that speckly. So $28, no condition issues, really nice condition, beautiful colors. They pop, great for a mid-century modern home. Excellent for just a nice little backdrop for your display. So $28, and just put 28 picture or velvet
art.
We'll figure it out. So that was 28. And I also have this tiara glass, this blue glass water container. That's so $20 on that piece. So just put in tiara glass or blue glass, 20. Really nice piece there. And I also have this nice sized pennant. It is 30 inches long. And I am asking, what was I asking? I can't remember. 10, thank you. $10. So that would be $10 pennant or Colorado. And then we have, this American jazz music. It's 1956, and it is the hardback with the jacket, and it's the Jazz Book Club only edition. And it has the history of jazz in America, as well as just in the cultures and in commercial music and all of that. So that's a really great read. It's also just a pretty one to hold up there on your bookshelf. That is $14. So just put $14 jazz. And let's see here. I think that was it on that page. So then we also have this picture. I do not know the maker. Definitely has a really nice late 80s, early 90s vibe. And I'm asking $26 on that. It does have a signature or initial on there or signature, but I cannot find out. I have not been able to find out who it is. So really pretty piece for 26. Just put in picture 26. And then I have, records. All right, so these are going to be $10 each, and we're just going to do it by their names. So $10 each. They all have the vinyl in them. They're all playable. They all do have some wear on the covers, but they're beautiful displayability. $10 each. We have Breakfast at Tiffany's. Put Breakfast at Tiffany 10. I see Glowy Girl wants South Pacific at 10, so I got you at South Pacific at 10. And next up we have these two German albums, and this is a puppet show that's was popular in the 60s in Germany, any German-speaking country.
It is kind of horrifying. It is the Lady Elaine of Germany. You're right.
It is. And that guy right there, that is Casper. And so is this Casper.
He's coming to murder you in your sleep in his tights.
Yeah. So if interested, $10, Creepy or Creepy 2.
Creepy Casper. Murder Casper.
Murder Casper. So those are our records that are available. And then I also still have this piece of glass right here, $14, a nice crackle glass with the amethyst tone. This is a newer piece, probably 90s, but really accents nice against your other glass pieces. 14 purple glass. Last but not least, this little Swiss looking house made in Japan. And it plays Somewhere My Love. Aww. And it has its original instructions and everything. And that was $14 as well. So just put in house 14.
Oh my God, what's happened to Dave? Dave's taking a plane. Oh my God.
Yeah, Tato's. That's what Tato's did.
Dave is face down with his shirt off. I'm getting worried. Yeah, and that was the little German stash house. All right, I got a recap for you. Here we go. You ready? All right, yes. Type in the name of the item and the price if you want it.
Yes.
$10. Cute little vintage brooch. It is on a leaf. All of the rhinestones are there. It's really pretty. Measures 2 inches, $10 on this little brooch if you are interested. Okay. Then I had a piece of Viking glass that no one claimed. $14 on the pink mist Viking. This is the Lotus Bowl from the long night. The Epic line Stockholm frosted pink in Lotus, $14. If anybody is interested, you can claim this with Viking 14. Okay. And then I had a few little golden books at $5 left. I had Thumbelina, The Owl and the Pussycat, or The Musicians of Bremen. So $5 each if anybody wants to claim one of the golden books. Just type in the name of the golden book.
We are invoicing Tuesday morning, Susan.
Yes, Tuesday morning. So $5 each on these if anyone is interested. And then I had, where did they go? Oh, these beautiful Art Nouveau Chalkware wall hangings. These are the Nymphs de la Fontaine de Innocent, basically the innocent water nymphs of the fountain. There's 3 of them. They are French. This is relief chalkware. They measure 12 by 4.5, and this is for the set of 3, $28. If anybody wants to get in on this. And these are the 3 that you will get.
I got you, Shannon.
Okay. So you can type in Chalkware 28 if you would like to claim these. All right. Alan Pussycat, Don Peppy, I've got you. And Don, we're just going to do 5 on that. Okay. Because that's how much they were originally asking. And I think that might be it. Let me make sure.
And Shannon Farrar, I got you for the purple crackle glass. Thank you so much. And I forgot this one item, so I'll show you real quick. Thank you for reminding me. I did still have this piece here. So this is Santa Clara pottery. Beautiful little pig. And what did I have down for him? Hold on. I'm getting there.
I think it was 18.
I think so. Yeah, $18. $18 for the Santa Clara pig.
Cute Fluff wants pig.
And Cute Fluff wants it? Okay.
Alan
So I got you Cute Fluff for that.
glass. I think that was everything. Yes.
I think so.
All right, you guys. What a wonderful night. What a fun sale. Claiming 18 Cute Fluff.
Got it.
Got it. Thank you, hon. All right. So let me make sure that I got through all of my stuff. I think I did. Yeah, totally did. You guys, that was a great sale. Super fun. And I appreciate all of you guys hanging out with us. No halt. What is it? What did we miss? We got the pig. Was there something else?
We'll just hold on for just a second.
Susan wants weird blue pitcher. Forgot the price.
Oh, Don Peppy said Alan Pussycat. Did you get that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I think we got everything.
And then Susan wanted the weird pitcher, I think. Right? Is that what she was saying?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I think so.
I want the weird blue. Okay, Susan, I got you for the weird blue picture.
Gotcha.
Thank you. I did not see that.
Good. I'm glad somebody claimed it. I thought it was really cool.
That's
so
amazing.
if you're watching this on the replay, you guys, anything that did not get claimed is free game, and you can email us. The email is on the screen right at the moment. So feel free to email us if you're interested in anything that didn't get claimed. And yes, tomorrow is when you can find me next. I will be right back here in the daytime at 4 p.m. Eastern on Enamor Amy's channel. And she dropped up here in the chat. This is the link. If you want to go bookmark it right now, we will be back tomorrow and we're going to be doing a vintage chat. We are vintage every Monday, rotating between Amy's channel and mine. So we are vintage. We'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. We'll be on Amy's channel tomorrow. Please make sure you have subscribed to all of our channels. Everybody that's still here. I'm the Traveling Button. That is Junk Drunk Mantiques. And my girl Amy is who I'll be with tomorrow. And her shop is up on the screen. And she is also in the chat. Amy, thank you for bid ending tonight, girlie. You are such a lifesaver. And we so appreciate it. So if you have not sent us your info yet, what we do need is to ttbsarahc@gmail.com. Please send your YouTube name, your real name, and your email address to us. We need your shipping address too. And we will get you invoiced on Tuesday for this sale. So anything you buy tomorrow from me will also get combined shipping and combined invoicing with this sale. All right. So I hope to see you guys with Amy and I tomorrow. Peg Meg, it was great to see you. Thank you for your first sale. It was thrilling to see you in the chat. Thank you for purchasing. To everybody that's just a lurker and a watcher, we appreciate the eyes and the time. Thank you guys so much for showing up for us and watching our content. Keep in mind, David and I both did drop new videos today. So if you want to go watch our videos that we dropped this morning, head on over to Junk Drunk Mantiques. David's is a little silly. We might have been a little tipsy when we did the voiceover for his. So have fun with that one. And mine is a Goodwill shopping and our thrift stores here in Colorado. So you can actually see me find a lot of the stuff that I sold tonight. And we would love it if you would comment and give those videos a like too. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's completely free, as well as David's and Enamor Amy's. So David, I know Wednesday you've got gents.
Yes, I have the gents, vintage gents. That's myself and Jason, Mother Tucker's Antiques. Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, every Wednesday. And this week it's going to be on Mother Tucker's Antiques, his channel. So definitely follow Mother Tucker's Antiques on Instagram and give a sub to him and Tina here on YouTube, because that way you can see some of the previews of what's coming and just see what we're up to if you're interested. And let's see. Then, of course, after that, Thursday night on Sarah's channel at 8 p.m. Eastern is the weekly sale of the Vintage Quartet. This week, I believe we are having couples night or date night.
Yes.
So it'll be Tina and Jason and myself and Sarah. So we're going to have some fun, having a little bit of chat about couples things and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be fun. And let's see what else. Invoicing Tuesday morning. So if you email us or if you don't get an invoice from us tomorrow, don't stress. We will get that to you Tuesday morning, and then we ship it right out. So
that is it.
And I think we got everybody written down. What's funny is I have 3 records that were claimed at once by the same person, and I didn't write down the name, so I'll have to just watch on the video later. I can't remember. I just looked and I was like, how did I not write that down?
That's all right. At least we've got it in the chat and it'll replay later.
So we've got everybody written down.
FYI, Leslie in. I got you down for the Musicians of Bremen and Thumbelina. Alan Pussy Cat had already been claimed by Don Peppy. Okay. But I got you for the remaining 2 golden books. So thank you for that. I just wanted to point that out. And if there's anything we missed, feel free to email us or let us know. And I'm going to be trying to put out new videos every Sunday, guys. So that's my plan for the new year, is dropping a video Sunday morning. So thank you to those of you that have watched, and thank you to those of you that are going to watch. So if there's anything else that you guys have a question about, or you need anything, you can email David and I right here and we'll get back with you. And again, thank you for supporting small business on YouTube. David and I appreciate this. It's our full-time job, and you guys are awesome. Thanks for showing up for us. So have a great night. We will see you again soon, and I'll see you tomorrow on Enamour Amy's channel at 4 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Peace, love, and vintage, guys. Have a great night. Bye.